joke is ending it.
Every time you monkey child takes my breath away.
I'm not. I was just watching. Wanted to send some quick love because I saw he was still going.
This is bluesy as fuck.
I love it.
Got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleached blonde bottle blues? Shell pink Cadillac, cherry cola, six-pack, the pop and fizz. It hits you like a hammer. She is turning heads, weapon grade legs. Seen her on the big screen, yeah. Got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleached blonde bottle blues? How you gotta ride? Feel the fire like a first kiss. How you gotta ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. How you gonna die? So go and live it while you get it. How you gotta ride at your own risk? You gotta ride at your own risk. Yeah, brother, get on it. Hey, brother, get on it. Hey, brother, get on it. Yeah. Bleach, blonde, bottle blues, gravel in my good shoes. Stomp and shake, take pity on me. I've been everywhere, seen everything. Now I wanna come clean, y'all. I say what I mean. I mean, ooh. Just say what you mean. I mean, ooh. Just say what you mean. I mean, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleached blonde bottle blues? How you gotta ride? You gotta ride at your own risk. Here, brother, get on it.
Yeah. Gotta like that. There's a twofer for you. Maybe some tunes you haven't heard before. We started off with Rainbow Girls doing a cover of Down Home Girl. Finishing it up with Larkin Poe, Bleach Blonde Bottle Blues. Yeah. Hopefully
I like that.
Hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah. I'm a fan. Nice and bluesy. I will admit, 1980 or 1980 when the Blues Brothers came out. I didn't have very much exposure to blues music. And I'm like, yeah, who is this Aretha Franklin? I knew a little bit of Ray Charles. But I'm like, who's this Johnny Lee Hooker?
Goddamn hooker.
Yep. Goddamn dirty hookers. And I just had to find out more about it. And I just, I love me a blues groove. If I'm in a bar drinking, I like honky tonk. But if I'm in the mood for some nice bump and grind, yeah, give me blues music. Something like that. Because, punk rock isn't good sex music.
Says who?
Me. I mean, I have had sex with punk music playing.
See, for me, blues is always one of those where it's reflective. Like that's what I listen to when I'm in the mood to just like sit and reflect and feel like feeling something. There's a couple of non-blues songs that do that for me too, but blues tends to be that main genre for me for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some good bluesmen practicing their craft. Matter of fact, I've seen Johnny Lee Hooker. We went to a real small bar around here called Gillies, and they've been known to play blues music all the damn time. Matter of fact, any of the good blues musicians that I've seen, like Bobby Blue Bland, and Lonnie Mack was there too. Real small venue. I mean, we're talking maybe about 75 seats. So it's pretty damn intimate. Because they really don't, you don't really have a dance floor when you've got blues music playing. And it's funny because I bought Johnny Lee Hooker. His drink of choice was White Russians.
Huh.
And I bought him White Russians all night. And then we actually went back in the tour bus when Lonnie Mack came around and
showed him what a good roadie does.
Yeah. I mean, most people don't know who Lonnie Mack is. I'd suggest people listening to his music, but if you want to know his pedigree, he was the guy who played the lead guitar in the Doors' Roadhouse Blues. So, Lonnie Mack was also the guy who inspired and helped teach Stevie Ray Vaughan. So, I think that's enough street cred. I think that's good and good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, a full day of having power back really made me smile.
That's good.
Should we ask what people think of the new the new opening card?
I like it. So I don't give two shits what anybody else thinks. I think it's awesome. And it's also one of those that makes me go, Doc, are you gonna kill me one day? Because I'm gonna go fucking crazy and you're gonna be like, nah, I gotta end this bitch.
I haven't watched a single episode of Game of Thrones, so I got no fucking idea. It was like It's like, well, there's two people in a picture. Yes, let's go ahead and convert that, shall we? That's my only focus nowadays. I don't know if it's just me getting older or me getting wiser, maybe a combination of the both, or maybe a little bit of the Alzheimer's. Who knows? Don't care. I'll take it, you know. Oh, wait, I forgot to send off the. See, now Tyro left again. You know, I dropped him clues if he wanted to pursue this people that were in the super secret DMs.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he picked up and ran with it.
Nah, I think he was just being curious about it. That's all.
No, okay. So, you know, it's this is going to be Tootsie Pop territory for him because the world may never know. I mean, like, we know. Okay, I'll put that link out. There we go. So yeah, let's do some good mornings. We'll flip the screen. Good morning, Tyro. Good morning, Turish. Good morning, Lord Byron. Good morning, Ghost Dog. Good morning, Desmarie. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Gaming and Yelling. And we're caught up.
Sup, bitches.
There we go.
And Spigot. And Good Girl. And Good Cunt. I'm trying to think. I'm going through the list of the names because let's see. Bitches, Spigot, Good Girl, and Cunt. Yeah. Okay. I think I got everybody with specific nicknames.
and
Thus.
welcome to the stream, Gaming and Yelling, and Merc.
Good morning.
Hi, Spig. Hi, background noise.
Hello.
I just literally got home not too long ago from a 3-hour drive. That again, my best friend wanted to go. More like 2.5, but with traffic and blah blah blah, it was almost 3 hours.
A 3-hour drive.
One way and back, so it was 6 hours.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Let's just say on the way back we hit the one store twice because the stupid cunt there that worked there didn't want to told us, oh, if the item's not out there, we don't have it. I'm like, oh god, you're just a stupid bitch. Fuck off. So we went back, spoke to the manager, and the manager found the items that we needed. So, which was 4 wireless routers. They were like about $270, and they were all $40 each. So we got all 4 and went back home.
Are you committing crypto crimes?
Nope, it's all legal.
Because that's a lot of routers.
Mm-hmm. And they're all gonna be sold within a few days. That's gonna be nice.
Well,
At least for my friend, because I don't get any profit.
Hey, Kadant, we got some kudos for our choice of music this time around.
Oh.
So.
Oh, and hello, Desmarie, Sparky, Golf City, and everybody else who's out there. Hello.
Oh, Sparky and Gulf City are out there?
No, no, they're not.
Well.
And Desmarie.
Well, Des is. Matter of fact, I threw her a link. But no. Well, but then again, wherever there's a Desmarie, there's a Gulf City Outlaw soon to follow. No.
So, well, if Sparky's out there, howdy.
Oh, we talked to Sparky for a little bit last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I should mention we're starting on day 3 for Gulf City Outlaws Championship reign. As the intergender champion of the world.
Well, congrats on day 3. Good girls, boy. That's it. That's his nickname.
Good girls, boy.
Good girl's boy, because Desmarie is the good girl, and Gulf City Outlaw is her boy. So
But they're imaginary. So how does that count?
No, no, the people are real. It's the country that's in question.
Oh no, I'm still counting them as imaginary as well.
Okay.
everybody is a figment of my imagination.
Pretty much. I'm not real.
This is nothing but a dream.
Well, nightmare. Face it.
I'm trying to
Touche.
figure out.
Why? Huh?
I didn't spend any time today um, on interwebs. Um, I was doing the movie thing again. And I did have to pause because I was watching the original Red Dawn. And, once this is over with, I'm going to get back to it. Unless this fucking headache does not stop. Good God. You get power back and now I got headaches. I wonder if they're connected.
Electromagnetic fields?
Yeah, could be. I mean, it's funny because I can't wear a watch because I continually kill watch batteries.
And you're bad with vapes.
What?
Aren't you bad with vape batteries too?
No, because I rarely, if I carry them, I never like hold on to them. I always keep them a little bit far from my person.
Oh,
But
maybe it's phones.
by the way, good morning, Des.
Hi, good girl.
Oh, hi. How
Hi,
are we
girl.
doing, guys? I'm gonna coffee Mark and jump on while I'm at work.
Did you,
No,
did
please.
you, did you hear that Outlaw's got a new name?
Oh, does he? Oh dear, what is it?
So, Gulf City Outlaws' new nickname is Good Girl's Boy.
I like this.
Yep.
Oh, good God.
No, good girl.
Close though.
I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. Let me kill that. And let me have that running. Okay, fewer screens makes Doc less confused.
All work and no play make Doc go something something.
Oh yeah. Although we really need to go out and get some kitty litter. We have not changed the cat litter in a week, and apparently, the cats are having a contest to see how fast they can fill up a damn litter box.
Little shits.
Yes. Well, their size definitely. Oh.
Oh, and Turish. It's I think it's a Netgear Nighthawk AC 2300 dual band. They sell about $219 and higher, and we got them for like $40 each.
Nice.
Oh, so that's why they didn't want to go in the back and check because they probably had a run on them.
No, it was just a lazy cunt who didn't want to fucking help us because she's a fucking bitch. And we're gonna go back in a few days, and we're gonna get her name, and we're gonna, report her to management because she really is a fucking bitch who doesn't want to help us, so she can go fuck herself.
Wait a minute. Did it take you 3 hours to get to the store?
No, it took us 3 hours to get to a destinated area, which is another store in Florida, and we went hunting for ink cartridges, like the really big ones for the professional ones.
Yeah.
They're usually run 100 and 100 higher, and we got them for about 15 to $20 each.
Nice.
And the one by my town, there's this manager. She absolutely adores me. Every time she sees me, she's like, "Oh, hi!" you guys come for shopping, right? I'm like, yep. We're attacking your clearance aisle again. And she had some ink, and it was like 20 some bucks, and my best friend was kind of thinking about it, and I told the manager he's kind of thinking about it. We're not sure if we're gonna take it. She's like, you know what? Let me make him an offer he can't deny. He cannot denounce or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So she went and she changed them off to $5 each,
Oh, damn.
and we took about 20, I think,
Only?
like 20, and he sells them for about 70 or $80. He doesn't sell them too expensive, but still like $70 versus he paid $5 for them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
It's good.
he's definitely making a killing. And since he takes me along, and I'm like all sweet and flirtatious, and I like everyone, and I smile to the cashiers and stuff. I went to another store by one of the beaches there I live close by, and I'm like, I want some I want some stuff, but it's a little pricey still. And I'm like, and then I said, and by the way, I love your rainbow hair. She's like, you know what? I'll give you a deal. Well, whatever you can get, bring it to me, and maybe I can reduce it a little more. I'm like, that's my girl. And yep, because of me, we got more discounts.
By the
I'm
way,
a devil.
Sparky is now in the chat. He's saying, "Hi, not joining tonight, so have a good stream."
Oh, well, howdy, Sparky.
I thought it was Sparkles.
Well, you.
Well, no, when he joins, he sparkles.
Okay.
So there will be no sparkling for Sparky tonight.
Fucker.
Oh, and I got this really nice car charger that's over like five, I don't know, five something hertz that are supposed to give the juice. I don't know what the fuck you call it, but I got it for regular price is about $20, and I got it for $2.
Oh, dang.
So, and we got a bunch of them actually. We have a bunch of them, but so yeah, it's something that was $20. I got it for $2. I was like, oh yeah.
I don't know how to copy a GIF because Buzz just sent me a GIF.
You just post it.
It's in my DMs. I don't know how to copy it or
simple.
post it.
Right click and copy, or Control C on top of the image. Just touch your control button, which is the bottom left, and then touch the C button, and then it copies everything automatically wherever you clicked.
No, that doesn't work. You have failed.
No, you failed. I don't failed. I computer things.
Because I can't copy GIFs off Twitter either, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
I've never been able to copy GIFs off Twitter. I can copy images just fine, but never GIFs.
Yeah.
Well, then
So like fix your shit, Twitter.
Then let me encourage Buzz to DM you that, because I think you will like it. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with those.
I don't know how to do things. I'm just kind of existing right now.
And we did get a drop in the glass. Ghost Dog donated $10. Thank you, sir. And he said, money for great blues music and booze for Kadant and you, Doc.
Oh, thanks, Buzz or Ghost Dog.
Thank you. Yes, alcohol, good and good for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying some this weekend.
Yeah, you know what? If you Buzz, if you at me on that, I will no context retweet. Because that's a thing now.
It's always been a thing. I just think we've never differentiated between we retweets and tweets.
Yeah. Although it's funny, I can't mention who, but somebody came back around because I showed the picture of like that woman that I met at one of the swing clubs who like did amateur porn,
Yeah.
and this person was like, "Where can I find more of that?" And I'm like, "Here's a link." And I was like, and I've mixed it up enough to where you will never see me, or you'll never know that it's me in any one of those. So good luck. Well, that is unless the person's actually seen a picture of me IRL, then they could figure out which video of hers I was in. But that's just the way I roll.
Anonymous porn.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing, is it?
No.
Although anonymous porn sounds like a character in a Sherlock Holmes novel.
To me, it sounds like a genre.
Good Lord, Sherlock! It must be the work of anonymous porn.
Dun dun dun.
So I was saying goodbye to someone at work, and I came back to that, and that was glorious.
Oh, that's
You're welcome.
that's the amount of fun that we're allowed to have. Good God.
Is it just me, or does it feel a little like slow today?
It's been a little slow for everyone this past couple of days.
God, it's been bitch humid for like 5 days straight. I mean, you would think if that tornado came through, it would take some of the humidity with it.
Hell no.
By the way, good morning, Bearman Prophecy.
Hi, Bearman Prophecy.
Hi, Papi Chulo.
Oh my.
Oh. No, I don't know.
Oh, Doc, I sent you a GIF.
Why don't I trust you?
Well, why wouldn't you not trust me? Doc, it's me.
Experience?
Shut up, Kadan.
Let me. I will at you on this, so you can take a look at it real quick.
Do I want to?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, gaming.
It's
You
a gift
bastard.
from the bottom of my. It's a gift from the bottom of my heart.
But it's not a gift.
It's a gift. I mean, I said it's a gift.
Well,
It's
like
a
my grandfather,
GIFT.
like
It's GIFT.
like my grandfather used to say, there's a place in hell for liars.
Well, it's a GIFT, so it's technically it is a gift from me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling on semantics. So apparently that T was silent.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Spanish in me, for some reason the T is silent sometimes for us.
Only sometimes.
Let's see. Sparky's saying, been busy marking out where I'm moving my trailer to make a foundation, and spent 4 hours recording, catching up on what is AWC? I'm going to guess it's some type of anime.
Anime Watch Club.
Okay.
I thought it was another woman's cunt.
No, that's the show that he does with Tyro and sometimes Starwind and Gem Max.
So it's not like average white cocks then?
No.
Because, he recorded 4 hours catching up on it. So that would leave me cause to pause. Son of a bitch. You ever get one of those headaches that just pops right back behind your eyeball?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That would be a migraine or sinus headache
Well,
or sinus migraine.
my right eye is being a little bit useless, so I'm kind of feeling like a pirate.
Yeah, I know that feeling too well, Doc. I suffer from really bad migraines at times.
I have a question for Buzz.
Yes, he's gay.
I think Buzz is working. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
If he's not working, well, here I'll thumb the link just in case. I thought he was working tonight.
Well, my question has to do with these little things that he's been doing with avatar heads.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to ask because I remembered him saying something about you can record your voice or whatever. Um, would he want uh you and or I to say specific lines that he can pull from the stream?
Oh, that's getting into some dangerous territory.
Mm.
Hmm. He actually sent me one with just the dock head, and it made me smile.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, you look hot. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, here, wait a minute. I think I can do
I'll
it
be
this
back.
way.
We'll be here.
Okay, well, you can kind of see it, right?
You look hot. I gotta tell you, you look hot. I gotta tell you, you look hot.
That'll show up in a minute. Okay, and we're back to that. Yeah, did I send it? Yeah, I sent the link. There we go. Yeah, he is working. So,
Yeah.
you, um, and you asked the question.
I did.
Um, good God, man, am I driving on two flat tires? That thing
I
just
think all of them. Oh.
just punched me in the back of the head. Well, no, yeah, Sparky's was pretty funny. It's just him screaming.
Yeah.
They are hilarious.
I mean, it's up to you, Buzz. I know you could use it and try to make something, but if you want, like I'm sure we'd be willing if that's what you wanted, if you wanted to play around with it and pulling our voices and seeing if you can put them with the app and all that jazz.
Are you saying that we're easy?
Um,
Wait, we aren't?
yes.
Yeah. Because
We're
we're
easy
easy.
going. Bum.
Yeah, both are true.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Dude, like it's not that difficult. Like there's some people who don't realize how easy I can be, but you just gotta pretend like you love me and I'm yours. Like it's not that hard to figure out. Like I'll just be like, oh, okay, like what do you need? Like I'll be nice to you. Mind you, I'll still be a cunt, but I'll also be nice.
Well, wifey went and bought flowers, right?
Uh-huh.
Like potted flowers to put out, and I'm like, you're not going to be happy with this. And she's like, well, what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, what happened the last time that you put out plants? And she's like, well, people stole half of them, the other half got eaten by squirrels. And I'm like, okay, And what happened the time before that? People stole some of them and they got eaten by squirrels. And I'm like, okay, so what's the definition of insanity again? Because those plants are going to get fucked up. But I tell you what, she bought them on discount. I think like Walmart or something, or a Kroger's. And if it gave her that much satisfaction for the time when we had the power out, then that's fine.
I was gonna ask, did they survive?
They're doing okay right now. Nobody's fucked with them.
Nice.
But I thought it was kind of weird, when the power went out, it was out, right? Like no street lights, no nothing for blocks. I mean, from like First Street to Fifth Street, and going the other way about 8 city blocks. Nothing. No light whatsoever. So there's people walking down the street with fucking flashlights. It's weird. It seemed very post-apocalyptic.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have left home, but I don't do that anyway.
Well, and technically, the bodegas were in the sphere of the blackout. So it didn't make a difference which one you walked to and which way. They were all out. Although I did go to the smoke shop, and of course, Middle Eastern ingenuity. One of the guys had Square put on his phone, which is a digital cash register.
Yeah.
So
we use Square at Fair.
yeah, so there was no fucking power at all. But as long as he had his phone and it was charged, he could make business.
Nice.
And he almost gave me something for free. Now, at a Habib's, that's a rare thing.
That's why I was laughing.
Yeah, it was like a 5 cent piece of gum. And
But it's something.
yeah, but I don't have my teeth in most of the time. So, the gum that he had is like that barrel-shaped gum that if you don't get it like 2 days after the big tub is open, then it's just basically like you're chewing granite. Not a fan of that. I haven't built my gums up into big, huge calluses yet, so. But I did get some, what are they called? It's the same type, like a lemon head.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a sour, chewy, red hot lemon head.
That sounds gross.
I thought it was going to be gross too, but for a quarter, I was willing to risk it. Now the one that was bad, it was a chewy lemon head, but it was not lemon. Well, I guess technically it was. It was lemon lime pepper, hot pepper, and that one was bad because they must have been old because there wasn't any goddamn chewy about that shit. I did spit one at the cat and bonked it in the head.
Ew.
Why? It wasn't like gooey or anything. It was literally like a gelatin BB.
Oh, that's so gross.
And just bounced off the cat's head. The cat's like, "Hey, what the fuck? Oh, you want to pet me?" So yeah. No, that's
adorable.
That's the cat cue. Oh yeah, good God, they would not leave my damn sight. Wifey had work to go to where there was air conditioning and electricity. But me staying at home. I mean, I'm sitting there staring at blank screens, doing legitimately nothing. And they, okay, here's their deal. I don't know what it is about a cat, but they decide that when they want to get comfortable, they will try to lay down next to me as close as possible if they can't get on my lap. And that includes the wheels of my chair. So I have dead cat bodies strewn all along the place, and I've always got to do a 360 around the chair just to make sure that they're not up under the wheels, which invariably they are. Yep, there's one. Although we got Bath and Body Works boxes that we set out in the hall, and I know I have no context that picture before. Wifey calls it the butt hurt boxes, because if they can't get their way, White Cat immediately when she sits down in the chair in the office, White Cat immediately wants to get on her lap, because she believes that she is owed pets, and she is wrong. So Wifey will just tell her to go off to the butt hurt box. And off she doth go.
I need one of those for Zelda.
Yeah, I mean, it now White Cat's gotten a little bit bigger, so she's had to kind of fold herself into the box. But we figure if we get her a bigger box, she probably won't want it. Because, that's how cats are.
Yeah, they're weird. Adorable, but weird.
And Bearman, I can't say that it was an atomic fireball. It was a red hot, but the gelatin inside of it was like sour cinnamon. Sour cinnamon sounds like a bad stripper name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Sour Cinnamon. Yeah, bad stripper name. Good morning, Anu Vlad.
Hi, Anal Vlad.
He will never live that down, will he?
No, no, never once. And the funny thing is, the nickname came simply from the fact that when I read it read as Anal Vlad to me for one reason or another. So he's been Anal Vlad since.
I'm gonna say there might be a Freudian reason for that.
Probably because he likes to take things hard in the ass.
That could be a reason, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna send him a link so he can fight for his right to party. There we go. Oh. He says I could suffer worse things to not live down.
That's true. Like that one time when I continued to call you a sociopath.
Is he sociopathic?
Not really, no.
Oh.
Although it is really, really, really fun to call him such.
Ah.
And he might be.
Well, now let me ask this, because I've been going back and watching movies from like my teens, as listed below. Before we got online, I was on the air. I was watching Red Dawn. Earlier today, I watched Purple Rain.
Mm-hmm.
And can we say that Purple Rain still holds up?
I think so.
because I know there are women that I've used the line, "You need to go cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka," and it turned out to be a good night. Blue Lagoon, kind of a bad pick, but I was trying to figure out another movie title that had blue in it, so I could, red and blue make purple. But that's a horrible movie. But all those are, basically around my teen type years. And I got really out of joints because I'm waiting for the sequel to Watchmen to finish up, because what they're doing is they're actually bringing the Watchmen into the DC universe to interact with all the other DC characters. And apparently it's been slowing down more and more, because it was only supposed to take a year for this 12-issue series to come out. And now they're running around on almost 2 years. But I got to thinking about it, and the original Watchmen came out in like 1985. And that makes it, 36 years old? Holy shit, I feel old.
So they're finally making a sequel to Watchmen, huh?
Yeah, it's called Doomsday Clock. By the way, did I say good morning? Good morning, Anu Vlad. Welcome to
Good
the
morning.
stream.
Anal Vlad.
Yeah, as I said, there are far worse things that I could suffer with not living down.
I know, you sociopathic bastard.
I'm not a sociopath. I just don't care. I just don't.
Isn't that what a sociopath would say?
It's exactly what a sociopath would say. But isn't the new Watchmen Doomsday thing? That's a series, right?
Yeah, it's a 12-issue limited series, and they're taking fucking forever.
Are they going to have the blue naked dude?
Yeah, Manhattan's there. And Manhattan...
Coolest guy in the whole thing.
Manhattan's going to be an issue.
Because he's a sociopath?
Exactly.
I think he more has flattened affect. That he's so far disassociated from humanism that he really just doesn't have any feelings one way or the other.
Well, here's why I didn't end up watching Watchmen all the way through. I got bored.
Well, because you didn't want to see that big blue dong.
No, that's why I wanted to watch it.
Oh, right.
Well, the movie on shrooms is really good. That's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we went and
Try that.
saw it the first day. Hi. The whole crew skipped, and even with our boss, we skipped and went and watched The Watchmen, and
Nice.
and they were just like, "God damn, this movie was slow." And it's funny because when they released the initial 12-issue series, that thing started slowing down too, and it took 2 years for 12 issues to come out.
Yeah, I just have a really obscure taste in movies. Like you mentioned Blue Lagoon earlier. I love that movie. It's like one of my favorite movies, actually. Because it's just weird and twisted.
Yeah, but there's no way she could keep her hair in front of her titties that whole time that they lived on the island.
That's the 70s for you. Or 80s, whichever one it was.
Yeah, that's where my suspension of disbelief comes in.
I mean, it still beats a freaking beach ball with a smiley face on it.
I saw what they were trying to do with Castaway, but I didn't care.
Castaway felt like a kind of a cheap ripoff of oh god, there's another movie very similar to that that took place in like I want to say the 18th century, 17th century. I believe they remade it with Pierce Bronson. I can't pronounce his name.
Brosnan.
Yes.
Brosnan?
Yeah, Brosnan. Yeah. Oh my God, what the hell is the name of that movie?
Was Thomas Crown Affair?
Huh?
I know he did the Thomas Crown Affair.
No, not that. It was a very similar plot. They basically Castaway was almost like a complete ripoff of that movie. Oh God, somebody in the chat's gonna probably type it or something by now. My internet's being slow. Digging through IMDb. Man, it's been a long time.
Let's see. Thomas Crown was the first one that came to mind. He did a lot of 007s. What was the plot?
The plot was he was I think he was the commander of a boat. It got stranded. He was stuck on an island with some cannibals, and then like the famous line, "This is my island," came
Okay,
from
I'm
it.
back. Sorry, I had to dip out early. You're talking about Robinson Crusoe?
Yes, that's it, Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah. And hi, Henry G. of Gulf City.
But Castaway was just a cheap knockoff of that movie. They tried to like modernize the concept.
Mark, your camera is on.
Mine is?
No, mine is.
Oh.
I gotta fix that. I'm working as usual, as you know.
Oh, Vlad, now yours is.
Mine's been on the whole time.
I wasn't looking at you the whole time.
I'm in my bunker.
Slick.
He's here. He's clear. Get used to it.
Hey. God, Mark, no. No, have you seen?
You know what the weird thing about this is, dude? You want to know what the weird thing is? It says my camera's off.
Oh, now it's off.
Yeah, now it is. If I hit the button, even though it said it was already off. What the fuck?
It does that with phones sometimes. But no, you know what's funny? Have you guys watched the? You guys have Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen the whole what's his fucking name? The serial killer.
No.
The Ted Bundy movie?
Yes. Have you seen the Ted Bundy movie?
Yeah.
Okay. When I realized that when I realized Anal Vlad's camera was on, I was like, oh, he looks like the bastard child between Zac Efron's Ted Bundy and Charles Manson.
Zac Efron, really? Oh.
The bastard child between his Ted Bundy and the actual Charles Manson.
You know, so many brain cells just. Oh.
By the way.
Okay, the Ted Bundy reference I can deal with, but Zac Efron is just.
By the way, good morning to Henry G. of Gulf City.
Hi, Henry G.
No, the thing that irritated me, I popped into Netflix because usually I go to those illegal streaming sites. I'm like, let's see what they've got going on. And
we here at the IRS do not condone pirating things or streaming them illegally. We just
Yes, the fuck we do. Don't lie.
You shut your whore mouth.
Pirate Bay. Oh, Pirate Bay streams now, by the way.
Really? Good to know.
Yeah.
But
okay.
you were logging into Netflix doc?
Yeah, and there's a new something called historical roasts.
Yes, I saw that.
What?
Fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage. I saw like 2 episodes and I think I giggled twice.
What is it?
It's garbage. That's all you need to know. It's fucking hot garbage.
Do you remember the Comedy Central roasts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is just the same thing except for they're using historical characters, and it's not funny.
Not at all.
It's so obviously scripted. That's the thing. Like,
well, how do you roast a historical character that is no longer alive?
you bring up old facts about them that is known or maybe not too widely known.
Okay, conceptually, this is already not funny.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, no
Let's
shit.
make fun of dead people.
Jeff Ross is the MC for them all, and I knew I was going to not make it through the moment that he made a Trump joke, and
Uh-huh.
this was a roast about Abraham Lincoln, and the three people roasting them was Mary Todd Lincoln, John Wilkes Booth, and Harriet Tubman. Yeah, you guys can feel the comedy just dripping off of that premise, can't you?
I just want their drugs that just allows for such cognitive dissonance. That's all I want.
Well,
And every so often they have to take a shot at Trump. I mean, every so often they have to fucking take a shot. I'm like, God damn it, leave it alone. Fucking move on, you fucking assholes.
Well,
It's pathetic.
they're more loud than the Republicans were during Obama's reign. So it's just kind of weird, like, to me, how like the whole entire time during Obama's presidency, they were all like, "Oh my God, quit talking about it. Oh my God, you racist." And then, like, as soon as Trump gets elected, it's just like the exact opposite end of the coin. It's just like, you're all the same. Like, really, like, oh my God.
well, and with Mueller's statement, you know, when you start off with, "and I won't be taking any questions," it's like, okay, buckle up, here it comes. And he almost blatantly said, you know, we didn't have any evidence, we couldn't really find anything. So yeah, we're just going to turn this over to Congress to see if they could do something about it. I mean, this was like how, you know, Jesus got passed around between the Romans and the Jews because nobody really wanted to do anything with him. They didn't want to be the ones who did the form of punishment.
Can we just bring back crucifixions? I think that would be fun.
Pretty please.
Well, I've been to certain sex clubs, and they do have St. Andrew's crosses down in the basements. But I don't think that's the type of crucifixion that you're looking for.
No.
Yeah, no.
And people should just be crucified, like, on landfills, because I think that would be hilarious.
Can't there be? Isn't there something here where I can just automatically hit an X or something? Like, I don't want to fucking see this show.
No.
Can I just remove it? And Harriet Tubman talking pussy jokes? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, here's the lineup: Abraham Lincoln, Freddie Mercury, Anne Frank, Martin Luther King Jr., Cleopatra, and Muhammad Ali. God bless diversity.
The fuck? Why would they make fun of Muhammad Ali? What?
It's I'm not watching it. I saw that trick. It's not happening. I'm not watching it. Now I might watch the Anne Frank one because of the fact that I did see that Gilbert Godfrey is going to be roasting Anne Frank as Adolf Hitler. And I saw what Gilbert Godfrey did for 50 Shades of Grey. He is a genius.
You know, there's a difference between humor and a tasteless cash grab.
Is there, though? I'm kidding.
Well, this is something.
Beat you with a hammer.
Well, you know, this is something that Jeff Ross came up with in his twisted little mind. Said, "Yeah, you know, I hear Netflix will buy anything." Now the one I like, if you guys do really want to learn your history, what's the one Comedy Central did? Drunken Moments in History.
Yes, that was funny.
Good God, I laughed my ass off of that one, and it hurt.
Yeah, they did one on Vlad the Impaler, which I absolutely loved. Shocking.
And it's funny too because they're spot on with what they're saying. as far as factually correct, but they're just drunk as piss.
Well, and they're not dragging in modern politics,
Yeah.
which just automatically confuses me. I still don't see how you could have a historically based show and then bring in something modern. It's like I was watching, like anytime I watch some like ancient history show or non-comedy related or whatever, and they're standing there yelling at their military forces that are just a vast distances of men piled back, and I'm just like, nobody in the back can hear it. Nobody did that back then. Like, there's no, like, that's a modern 20th century concept with a megaphone. What the fuck are you doing?
Actually, they did. They would, but what they would have is their sergeants would, the sergeants on the lines would repeat what the person up front would say.
Well, right, yeah, but how that's displayed in like an ancient Rome, where you got like Caesar standing there yelling at 100,000 people. It's just like,
yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's just, and it's nitpicky though.
Can I get off subject for a moment, Doc?
Oh, sure.
Remember yesterday when we spoke about the Bible and how Cain, a lot of racist people assumed that Cain was the turned black, and that's why black people were cursed or whatever.
I didn't.
Well, when we spoke about that, I found where it says that it's in Genesis 4:12.
Yeah.
So they just used the mark of Cain as supposedly the mark turned him black. At least that's what racist people assumed, you know.
Yeah, because the only thing they said was that no one was to mess with him because he had the mark of Cain.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been a tattoo. It could have been an augury. It could have just been, hey, we cursed this guy, and since there's not very many people on the God planet, word gets around fast.
Yep. So when it comes to like the racist people, they assume that the curse or the whatever the mark was supposedly being turned black.
I thought that was just a Mormon thing.
No, it's in the Bible.
No. I think what Mark's saying is that it turned them a color.
Yeah. I think I think it was the Mormons who believed that the mark of Cain was
somebody used it for as a racism thing.
Yeah,
and I know
Joseph
back
Smith.
in the day, Mormons were extremely racist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was Joseph Smith's interpretation of the mark of Cain, was the melanation of skin.
Right.
Well, Gaby, as a residential former Mormon, do you remember anything in the Mormon text that had Joseph Smith saying that?
I don't recall, but I can easily Google something like that and see if there's anything like that. But I don't remember any of that.
No worries. I just figured I'd check to see.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard this before, so it's just like really weird to me.
What the mark of Cain?
Well, I've heard the mark of Cain, but I never heard it taken to that extent. Like that's just like, why not just be a branding? Why does it have to encompass his entire skin? I don't know. I'd never heard that before.
Again, used for racism. Just because.
I mean, there's a lot of things in the Bible that has been used for racism, all the way down to the justification of slavery.
Yep.
Actually, one of the funniest subjects in history is like, so like whenever you see a black guy that's a preacher, and he's also preaching against slavery, and it to me it's a bit ironic because in the States, the slaves had Christianity basically literally beat into them. They're forced to believe in that religion. So if it wasn't for slavery, they wouldn't be Christian. So it's like, why are you still Christian? Shouldn't the religion kind of indicate a problem here?
Well,
Like,
it's
in your
like
reasoning.
tell that to Mexico.
Well, dude, it's just like
Because,
Islam is all about submission,
Yes.
submission to the will of God, and so is Christianity.
Yes.
Christianity also states that you're supposed to take good care of your slaves, and it's a religion of submission. It's for those who have submitted.
Yeah.
well, I mean, one of the passages talks about you could beat a slave almost to death, but as long as they survive 2 days and doesn't die till the third day, then that's fine. But if you beat him to death within the first 2 days, then that's a bad thing.
Such an arbitrary measure.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all arbitrary bullshit.
Well, and another goofy thing from Genesis, if you guys remember, called the Tower of Babel,
Yes.
Mhm.
where they were building a tower up to the sky, up to God,
Mm-hmm.
and God didn't like it. So apparently the Lord's punishment was making sure that people couldn't understand each other and then scatter them across the face of the earth. So this is some cheap writer's gimmick of saying, this is how we all got different languages and where we ended on different continents. Which is, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah. Same word, retarded.
Yep.
Literally a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Lol.
I mean, wouldn't it have been easier just to flood them out again?
Well, no, this was after the flood, I think.
It is. This I said again. You know, I mean, it's just
Well,
You forgot the covenant, though. The
yeah,
covenant is that
he
the
said-
Lord would never destroy the world the same way again.
yeah, the same way again. So burn them all. I mean, I don't know.
That's the next one.
Yeah, I mean, like it's such a dumb concept. It's like, oh yeah, they were building a tower to heaven. Oh, really? Like, how tall was this motherfucking tower? Because after a certain point, you would just run out of air. So, I mean, like, I'm just a little confused on this whole story.
There's no such thing as technology that could build a tower that could even, go anywhere.
They could have built a really, 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 really big, gigantic pyramid at best.
But even that, you still have to have the intelligence to try to build something like that.
Well, and
Yeah.
apparently they built it tall enough to attract the attention of the Lord their God and piss them off. So,
Which is weird. Shouldn't he have seen that coming? Sorry, I broke the fourth wall. But no, I mean, I'm just sitting here like all powerful, all knowing, doesn't see this coming. Or he did and punished them for something that he knew they were going to do. Like, here, kids, here's a gun. Oh no, don't grab that gun. Let me slap you with it. Like, it just doesn't, for trying to grab it. It just doesn't make any sense. It's weird, convoluted logic that is made for the entire purpose of instilling fear. That's the entire point.
Yay! Now we're going back to 2006 atheist movement.
No,
I
we're
remember this.
Yay.
No, we're not. Oh my God! Don't even get me started. I hate. What?
Vlad, your douchebag is showing, hun. Watch it.
Oh no! But I just.
I don't see it. What?
Yeah, no, it was just like I was going to get accused of probably moral fagging at some point, but no, I don't. The 2006 atheist movement was annoying, and I was an atheist in 2006. I hated the. I have a big problem with retroactive morality, which is what they do is they're like sitting there, they get their fucking wax and they get their Bible out, right? And they're just jerking off to all the immoral things in the Bible so that they can feel better about themselves. Like, oh, I'm such a good fucking person. And it's just like, fuck you. Like, come on. You can't just retroactively go back and be like, that's objectively bad because today we have a moral standard that you didn't have then. It's just
Yeah. Because the people don't account for moral innovation, which is fucking hilarious.
yeah.
It's like this whole reparations movement, which makes no sense to me. It's like, dude, look, it's already played out, right? It's already played out. We've already spoken a lot about this shit to everybody. But, in the 1600s, I want to say maybe even far back as 1400s, maybe even longer than that, slavery was a moral innovation over just straight up killing people.
Well, the reason that I bring up the Tower of Babel is there are some religions that say once God did the thing where he made them speak in different languages and scattered them across the world. That's when he also apparently got out the Sharpie markers and started coloring people.
Right. See, one thing that a lot of people don't realize about was it modern slavery versus slavery of the olden times. Most of the slaves were captured military prisoners. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah.
Well, what they did was they typically the Jews would kill all the adult men, the POWs, and would keep the kids and virgin women, according to the Bible, that is.
Yeah.
And so a lot of those slaves were like, I guess you would say, loot in a way. And they were raised from a really early age to be obedient.
Yep.
I just keep thinking of the ghetto joke. What's the definition of a virgin? A really ugly third grader.
God damn.
I'm going to hell for laughing at that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just and actually, like, to be fair though, I give the Bible some credit, like, to be able to pull off successfully manipulating people for countless generations over the course of almost 3,000 years is a feat that should be admired to such a point, you know.
Oh, I do admire art. Not so much admire, but I am in awe of the ignorance of humanity for having been taken for a ride for so long.
I mean, and they still are.
Oh yeah. Not much I can debate on that.
We're just apes that have done nothing but continue to reinvent the throwing of a rock.
Well,
that's all we've done.
Well,
I mean, you do
the
look like a
thing,
monkey because you're all hairy and shit.
Thank you very little.
I mean, it's not. Well, I mean, it's not that when they sat to write the Bible, that it was just divine inspiration, because you can see the things that they borrowed from other religions and other mythologies,
like the Book of Enoch, or not the Book of Enoch. Sorry, the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Yes, the Epic of Gilgamesh, which is the Noah's flood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I mean, there's been other stories about the different types of Noah floods too. It's not the only one.
Oh, there's flood stories all over the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they pulled some Celtic parables.
Oh yes,
but the interesting thing specifically about the Epic of Gilgamesh versus Noah is that, like, there's I think 7 or 8 very oddly specific details that were just completely ripped off from the Epic of Gilgamesh and slammed into the Bible, which is, to me, very interesting. And also it actually ties back into what Doc said about the Tower of Babel, and so much as that was supposed to be in Babylon. And ironically, the Sumerians were the ones that originally wrote the Epic of Gilgamesh, but the Babylonians also utilized the same religion and the same texts. So it's a very interesting ripoff.
Kadant, wherever she went.
What?
Hey, set us straight about this religion thing.
Okay, here. Believe what you want to believe. Don't believe what you don't want to believe. Just don't be a fucking asshole and don't shove your beliefs down other people's throats. and don't shove your disbeliefs down other people's throats. If people want to get in your face about what they believe, fucking destroy them.
But can you pee in their butt?
You know what?
If they
Hey,
ask.
hey, fucker.
with
Hey,
their
if they
consent.
hey, that is my
With
fucking
consent,
line. You get
yes.
out of here.
No. With consent, yes. If they're adults and they give consent, then yes. You can
But then that
pee in
takes
their
all the
butts.
fun out of it.
Hey, Merc, you know what happened? Monkey see, monkey do. That's why.
I've actually never seen him say that.
What?
To be fair, the pee in the butt thing. I never heard you say
Dude,
it.
I used to say that all the fucking time in the army.
Ah.
I'd pee in her butt. Oh, Jesus Christ. Me and my buddy Pope, we just, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, what the fuck was it? Well, I'm sorry. I completely lost my train of thought. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're too focused on butt peeing.
I'm peeing in butts.
No, I'm too focused on trying to get my fucking job done. Dude, I gotta be out of here by 6:30. I'll be down in Detroit by 8 o'clock.
Fun time.
You got 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. I got 3 hours till I gotta get off of fucking work.
I watched today, I did watch Fleckus Talks. They had a new one. And, this is where a nice big chubby bearded guy,
Hey.
he looks like a hipster doofus.
Hey, for me too.
But he's a smart guy.
So you want to know what a hairy person magic trick is?
No.
Making bars of soap disappear. He knows what I'm fucking talking about.
I don't know.
But he went to something called the Drag Con.
Yeah.
What a drag.
I just saw it a little while ago too.
Yeah, RuPaul's Drag Con.
Is that what I think it is?
You are correct.
Probably.
Drag queen things?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'd totally fucking do it.
Well, and here was.
I think it'd be funny.
He did.
Here was his whole premise. His whole premise was not to convince anybody that Trump is a great or even a good president, but to convince them that he's not that bad. That's his campaign platform, is Trump's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the rudest fucking people, because he had I forget what you call them, almost like a postcard size,
Like little flyers, that said Trump's not that bad.
Yeah. And every time he would hand one to them and start to explain it, they would walk away and throw it on the ground.
Dude, there's been fucking YouTubers out there who are supposed to be well respected in the left wing community, fucking straight up telling other people, pushing the conspiracy theory that Trump's trying to put gay people in fucking concentration camps.
I mean,
You don't live in China.
I would agree with him. Like, why not? I mean, fuck gay people.
You
I mean,
would.
what do they do in society? They're just a bunch of faggots. Fuck them all.
They just pee in each other's butts all day.
That's not the way it works. I'll explain to you later, but that's not the way it
No,
works.
explain to us now. You're a resident gay guy. Fucking, you explain to us now.
You put the gay in gaming.
Mhm.
No, if his fucking channel acronym is literally gay.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't.
He didn't pick that shit up.
It's like Outlaw's favorite thing to write in this chat.
I suffer from extreme ADHD. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Sorry.
That doesn't work because I have ADHD too.
Me three.
Yay!
I sometimes it's just best to live in ignorance.
Well, I'll give him that.
That's why I envy Christians.
And it's funny because Fleckus will go, okay, well, why is he such a bad man? Oh, well, he's a racist and he doesn't like black people, and Fleckus is just cool as ice. He's like, well, when did he say that? Well, he just is. Okay.
Sorry, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people argue that point, and they say something more on the lines of you don't need somebody to explicitly say I don't like black people to see that they don't like black people. And I'm just like, but that doesn't, like, what actions did he do? Did he grab a hangman's noose and call up Chris Rock? I mean, I don't exactly see what we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's just like the people that tell me, when I okay, so I discuss history with people a lot. It's just like the people who are telling me that what the version I talk about is Holocaust revisionism. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, no, this is the shit that I learned at the Holocaust Museum. Do you want me to fucking call up the Holocaust Museum and call them white supremacists? Are you fucking stupid?
Yes, most likely.
Have fun. It's historical fucking, what did these people even read? Are these people on Twitter? Do these people on fucking Twitter just read?
They just don't want to find out. They're just too lazy. See, like my sister, God knows how much I fucking love my sister, but she has the Trump delusion or whatever it's called, derangement syndrome or whatever. Like, I'll try to talk to her, and she starts screaming and saying he's a racist, he's an asshole, this and that. I'm like, nobody's denying that he's an asshole.
Trump's derangement system is very real. The new fucking symptoms of Trump derangement syndrome now contain spontaneous human combustion.
Well, she hasn't exploded like that, but she'll be like, he's racist, this and that. I'm like, okay. Give me evidence. Well, people say, I'm like, stupid. People say that's not a proper answer. People say that you're a stupid cunt. Are you a stupid cunt? No. Well, but people said that you're a stupid cunt, so that therefore it's got to be true, right? I mean, that's what you're using. People say Trump is racist, and people say you're a stupid cunt. So
well, it's like the impeach Trump movement, man. The fucking thing pisses me off so much. I actually had to fucking straight up ask somebody. It's like, all right, man, look, I didn't like Obama that much at all. I was a very vocal fucking anti-Obama individual, right? Even though I voted for him. The whole impeach Trump movement needs to have evidence of crimes, and not just crimes, but high crimes and treason. Now, you need to explain to me what acts of treason or what high crime has Trump actually committed that is provable in a court of law.
Like the first one, it's really important. Did he or did he not receive a blowjob from an intern?
Well, no, that actually wasn't grounds for impeachment. That wasn't his grounds.
I know I know it was the lying about it, but I was just trying to make a joke. You killed it.
I know. Well, but the weird thing is,
arrival in the first place.
Well, here's the thing, right? In order for the whole deal with the whole Russian collusion thing, right? The whole Russian collusion thing. Again and again and again, he's been proven not to have a hand in colluding with the Russians to rig any elections or any shit like that. And even if he did, that is when you were able to impeach him. So to continuously investigate over and over and over again the same fucking shit over and over.
Okay, can we shut up about this? Like, seriously, like, honestly, I get it. Can you guys pull this out of your fucking mouths, and can we not talk about retarded politics and political bullshit anymore? Because, dear gods, if I ever wanted to blow my brains out more, I can't think of a time.
Then change the subject.
Well, yes, please.
I'd rather talk about dicks. I'd rather talk about what was it that Mr. Allen was talking about the other night? About like super syphilis or whatever it was. Like, let's go into detail about super syphilis, because that still sounds better than politics.
Well, start summoning some statistics and reports about the super syphilis, so we can.
Well, let's talk about impalement.
Impaling is always good. Which kind?
Yes.
The kind of impalement that you're into, Vlad, where gaming and yelling shoves his dick so far down your throat that you can't breathe.
All right.
Well,
Hey, that's the same as that I'm into. Just not
Hey!
Yeah.
By the way, Black Smile, I think he's part of it too.
nah. I like to be able to breathe, but the important thing I was going to mention.
You don't need to breathe.
Yeah, but
By the way, real quick, have we said hello to Joshua Janice and Trippycast in the chat?
Why would
Good
we care about
morning, Joshua. Good morning, Trippy.
Now,
fuck
Trippy is in the mood to shill Doc. He is threatening harm against people if they don't get their heads out of their collective asses and donate some money to www.streamlabs.com/DocGriffin.
Oh, wait a minute. Here.
Holy fuck, Octane doesn't have a fucking wrench? What the fuck?
First time he
Octane?
showed up. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Really?
Is this, what's his other name? But here, have a wrench.
No, that's Octane.
Okay. Good morning. You know what? I would love to bring in Octane and talk about all the music he knows nothing about.
Well,
Okay.
he says he
Because,
wants to talk
good
about
God, that's a 5-hour show right there, buddy.
Who can link Octane, because I'm not connected with him on Discord and I believe he took out his Twitter.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I got to get a jacket. I'm freezing balls.
How the fuck?
You need
I
a
live-
jacket to freeze your
li-
balls?
Yes, I live in a basement. So
Wait, you have balls?
Face?
well, they're like little tiny sensitive balls, but yes. I still maintained my toddler package, so
Aw.
yeah, it's really cute. It's like it's like
Shut up and go get a fucking
it's like-
jacket. Dear
it's like
God,
two
do you
buttons and a
ever
cigarette.
shut your whole go get your damn jacket, come back, and you can explain to us about your micro dick, okay?
But I'm
Only
very
people
proud of my micro dick.
I
If you
know
bring-
you are.
It's like a really large clit.
I know you've said
Yeah.
this before.
Oh, really? That's disappointing.
That's what all the women say when they talk to you.
Exactly. That's like half my purpose in life is disappointment.
Go get your goddamn jacket. Fuck.
I thought Octane was on my Discord.
Oh, he's going to bed anyway.
Well, at least he can go to bed with his new wrench.
Wait, I thought he was in my Discord. The bastard.
I did send I did send a link through the Discord for JJ.
Okay.
I mean, hi,
I'm glad he was
JJ.
fatter, Jesus.
No. Wait. Uh-oh.
What-oh?
If I start getting slurry or loopy, you'll let me know, right?
Yes.
What did you do, Doc?
He took his Ambien.
Ah, that makes sense.
And I
Speaking of Luffy,
got a bottle of I got a bottle of Svedka vanilla vodka sitting next to me too. So I heard, the best way to know what to mix with alcohol, you just look on the side of the bottle where it has the little red label. That right there is a thumbs up from the FDA. So, not being one to shirk knowledgeable advice.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well have a shot or two with some Ambien.
By the way, hi Tom Peony, and hello Gem Max.
Oh my God, Pinoid's here. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I found a new Vlad's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm jealous now.
Bring
What the
him
fuck?
on.
Wait a minute.
Dude.
So good morning to Pinoid, good morning to Gem Max, and good morning to Grant Sanford.
Oh, hi Grant Sanford. So wait, and Vlad, you You micro dick the vanilla gorilla?
Wait, he's white?
Well, the lights were off.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's Pennsylvanian, so no.
Fair enough.
Yeah, dumpini.
Should I send you a DM, Kadant, or is there someone you particularly would want to link?
Fuck it, link them all. Link Trippy, link Grant, link Pinoid, link Gem, like all of them. Links for everybody. We're gonna fucking Oprah these links out because
Demonetized.
Fuck you.
No.
Not right now.
When we start talking about micro penises, I believe that's where the monetization slipped through the door.
Really? Well, that's not very inclusive of them.
Well, yeah, because we were laughing at micro penises. We weren't discussing them in, a wholesome way.
Aw.
And good morning, JJ. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Asshole.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Where's the love?
What the fuck? What? Give us a subject to discuss that's not anal Vlad's micro dicking of Pinoid and
Wow, someone's got a hard on for Pinoid. That's news.
I know.
Well,
it's the only person I've ever met who actually likes Pinoid.
Well, it's actually like it's actually a micro penis, so it's more like a micro hard on, or like
micro.
I mean,
I need a magnifying glass.
It's a stiff stick.
Magnifying glass and some tweezers to jerk off.
I don't think I've ever linked Gen Max or Grant Sanford.
I don't think I've been in a hangout with Gem Max before. But Grant Sanford I have not.
Oh, fuck it. I can get to Pinoid and I can get to Trippy. So
No, but in all reality, yeah, I just find Pinoid like hilarious.
I love
honestly.
Pinoid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I don't agree with him on 90% of the things he says. I don't care. I just like how he says it.
Yeah.
I know you can't help but be okay with it. And by the way, yes, he is. I guess white, like he's Italian, so it's not quite the same thing. Like they're the niggers of the white people,
Exactly.
Yeah. But
I would say
yeah,
more like Mexicans, but yeah.
Yeah, same difference. Whatever. Mexicans are the niggers of the Latino community. Like let's
No, that's
Guatemalan. I know.
If we weren't demonetized before, we are now.
Yeah. I didn't say the slur this time.
God damn, the Chinese chick fucking dropping the hard R's over here. Holy fucking hell.
Well, how can you drop the soft R?
And by the way, welcome to the stream, Trippy.
Right,
and
bro.
welcome to the stream, Freddy Spaghetti.
Hi, Trips. Hey,
You're on a different account there, man.
Yeah.
Well, somebody got me blocked in the call, so I had to come in as Teddy Spaghetti.
Who got you blocked in this call?
Spaghetti. I don't know.
Nobody should have blocked you in this call.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Sparky was in here earlier. He's in a chat group.
No, he was no. He was only in the chat for a little bit, and then he went away.
Definitely gaming.
Yep, it's me. I'm gonna block that fucking white trash. No, stay.
It could be Vlad too. He's a double agent.
Nah, I don't block. Blocking is for pussies.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Agent.
He's usually
somebody could
he's
stalk
usually
me.
hanging out with other people, over on a different part of YouTube that none of us know about.
Right? Yeah, it's the dark net. But no,
That's where they
I
hang out and they talk about cheeseburgers
Trippy.
for hours.
Trippy, honey, you're talking over people.
yeah. But no, I was just gonna say something that I totally forgot.
Shocking.
So,
you dodged a bullet.
Pinoid, are you gonna tell us about how you and Anal Vlad met and then started fucking each other? Like, will you tell
Well,
us
you
the
know,
story?
we were both hanging out on Addie's stream, and then Addie brought on his young white slave, and everybody started watching him jerk off. And then one thing led to
With the
another, and
microscope.
me and Anu Vlad got together. We both got our magnifying glasses out and started trying to examine, you know what I mean, our micro penises.
Why don't I ever get invited to these parties?
You don't want to be there.
Because it's a men's only event, Merc.
Wait, you want to be you want to be invited to a micro penis party?
As an inspector, I like
Guest of honor?
fascinating shit.
No.
Well, you know,
Nobody said guest of honor but me. Really?
it's part of the MGTOW micro movement, you know.
Micro MGTOW, the symbol. It sounds like a fucking transformer.
Oh, I can think of someone who has
Dun,
a
dun, dun,
micro
dun, dun. MGTOWs in disguise.
They'll have to try to hurry up and recruit Optimus Prime.
I know. MGTOWs are like disguised as if they're actual men. It's so cute.
yo, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a few of them that are like they're like fucking veterans and shit, and you know they came home and like when they left it was like 01, 02. Like you know what I mean they went to Iraq and then they come home in like 2008, 2009, and shit has gotten so bad that they're just like fuck this. And you got to respect those dudes, but there's a lot of incels hiding out in those movements. Guys with no chin, you can hear it through their fucking voice and shit when they're talking.
You know what I mean?
Wait, what do you mean no chin? Is that like a thing? I'm just
Eddie's
what?
here. I forgot you existed.
I gotta
Eddie.
look this up.
And very good morning to you, Sir Adamantine. Welcome to the
Hi,
stream.
Addie.
Good morning, Doc.
Hey, it's one of those incels you were talking about.
Don't see
Get
good
the
morning.
fuck out of here.
Trippy at all.
Addie's the most thorough motherfucker. He's the
Good
most
morning,
thorough
Eddie.
gay dude I've ever met.
I'm not an incel. I get plenty of sex.
Good morning, Eddie. Jackass.
I made up the mistake of Googling person with no chin.
Yeah, and you saw it? That's an incel, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, that's a real thing.
Saw
Like,
himself.
legit.
Oh god.
Hey, Kadant.
Yes, Doc.
I think it would be the perfect time for a panel question, don't you?
I concur. Do you have one in mind?
I barely have a mind right now. This Ambien and this little bit of booze, kind of making the pain behind the eyeball go away. I appreciate that.
All right. Here's a panel question. So, drugs. If you've ever done them, what would be like your favorite mixture or your favorite drugs of choice?
Meth. I'm kidding. God.
We all knew it to be true, so none of us were
Yeah.
shocked. I'm sorry, man.
I'm not skinny enough, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's start with Sir Adamantine, since he's on my left.
That's the easiest answer right there. Alcohol.
Well, clearly I've drank once or twice.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't let him fool you. He's a virgin.
Well, for you, Addie, I'm going to exclude alcohol to see if there's been any others.
I've done coke several dozen times. I've done pot several dozen times. I've accidentally done acid at least twice.
Accidentally?
Well, that's got to be a fucking
It's
horrible
always an
experience.
And I've had pretty much every opiate-based medically produced painkiller you can have. And
just real quick, Ghost Dog's heading off to bed. Thank you for stopping by, sir.
Good night, Ghost Dog.
Rest
Good night,
in peace,
man.
Ghost Dog.
And we certainly appreciate the donation tonight. Thank you.
Oh, it worked. I knocked somebody over for their funds. Nice.
And what I would say, Kadant, is I never liked marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Even on a 12-hour binge, Coke never did anything for me. That may be because it was drowned in overwhelming amounts of alcohol. Who knows? All I know is the first time my nose started gushing blood, I stopped caring about Coke and never did it again. Acid was gross. I never wanted that. but alcohol and painkillers, oh, yum, just yum.
Right? Okay, Des.
So acid and I don't agree. Well, I like it. It doesn't like me. Pot's not bad, and I mean I'm kind of used to it because Outlaw's a smoker, and my sister gave me my first cone, and that was great. So I'd probably say that's good for during the week, but if I'm out or something, I love MDMA, like just pills and glorious.
Yeah. Molly.
Yeah.
Ecstasy.
Yeah. That's
Ecstasy.
MDMA.
Everybody knows what ecstasy is, though.
It's a
Ecstasy
relative.
is fun, but you ever tried ripping a fucking line of cyanide? Shit's fucking great.
I know somebody who
So
snorted a line of
glad.
Bondo.
Oh, jeez.
So Vlad.
Drug of choice.
But that was an interesting
Okay, so actually, with the exception of like a couple, I'm actually pretty straight edge. So for the most part, as far as experimentation goes, I've only done mushrooms twice and done
black
pot.
heroin a few times.
Yeah, no, I've only done pot, or not pot. Like actually, I've done pot a lot of times. Actually, if they had one, it would be pot, I guess. But I'm not a huge fan of pot. I actually hate the flavor. I think it tastes like shit. Every pot I've tried, including Colorado shit, I just never liked the flavor of it. I like
Do you
the
guys
head.
mix it with tobacco?
No, I do not.
No.
It's a waste.
But
I love it.
I like the head high that comes from it. I kind of like that, or the calming feeling if you get the right stuff. However, aside from that, with shrooms, it was pretty good. I'd do it again. And as far as opiates are concerned, I actually straight up cannot handle opiates. I turn into a very crazy psychotic psychopath, like very quick, like that.
Sociopathic tendencies.
No, it's not
Increased
sociopathic
tempo.
tendencies. No, it's not sociopathic tendencies. What it causes is like a sensory overload. Like, and in fact, there was this one time I was at my grandmother's and I was given oxycodone for surgery that I had. And this was in the fall. The leaves had fallen, and they were rolling across the road on the street, and just blowing in the wind. And I could hear loud as fucking hell the sound of it doing that, and just out of my head stood there and was screaming bloody murder in the yard at leaves rolling across along the asphalt. I just went completely fucking insane, and I can't handle that shit. And you know, so if I had to pick one, I guess it would just be pot, I suppose, even though I got a kind of iffy relationship with it.
Okay. Next is JJ.
I've never done any recreational drugs.
Okay, gaming and yelling.
I'm a virgin.
Oh!
Well, we know that's
That's
a
a
bunch of
lie.
bullshit.
When it comes to drugs, no. I've never done drugs.
Oh no, that I believe, but just virgin, no, I don't believe it.
Well,
Shut up.
Technically,
Totally a virgin.
for you guys, alcohol would count.
Yes, for you two, alcohol would count.
I mean, I like my girly drinks and such, but of course, a good Long Island iced tea or Sex on the Beach, that's good. Margaritas, blah blah blah.
JJ, have you ever done the alcohols?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so that's your drug of choice.
Alcohol or caffeine are my only two drugs of choice.
Well, there you go. So next would be Merc.
Marijuana and alcohol.
Did you say something and alcohol?
Well, you know, I'm rather boring.
He makes up for it in ammunition.
Yeah.
He likes all of the above: alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Yes.
Yes.
They call it brown.
Yes, I would totally do that shit.
All right, Trips.
Watch that movie a week.
I've been drunk twice in my life, but the only other thing I've ever done is weed. I love weed.
So weed's
I
yours.
love that. That's just like my favorite thing. If I could just start smoking that instead of cigarettes, I'd probably do that.
God, you're innocent, Trippy. I would never have guessed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did a Seroquel once or twice actually. I tried Seroquel twice, which is an antipsychotic, but that's it. I only did it twice. Put me to sleep both fucking times. Nah. Never popped pills, none of that shit.
All right.
Didn't like getting drunk either.
Penoid.
Only thing I've ever done is weed and alcohol.
He's addicted to pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
It's pussy and Budweiser.
What's that about you coming to New Jersey in fucking August?
Who?
Yeah, I'm coming to Jersey in August. And I mean, me and Excel are gonna head out there. And I mean,
You
represent.
You down to try a little bit?
Nah, man.
I'm told I roll a really nice fucking blunt.
Look. I haven't smoked weed since '03, and it's mostly because like I get hair tested at work.
I have to talk to Merck about maybe becoming my my hookup.
Like Pennsylvania is not like other states.
Not really.
Like every job here, either urine test or hair test.
Yeah.
No, I'd be just a middleman. Let's cut out the middleman. I got a guy. I'll get you in contact with my guy.
We don't need to talk about that on stream. I don't know where it's
I can pick up bricks. Like I got connections. That's not the issue. It's just like, you know, like I can't do anything because like I fucking have to deal with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We talk about that outside the show.
You know what I mean? Or else I go to jail.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So what would be your favorite?
Shit, like, yeah.
Just Budweiser?
I'll tell you what, when I was younger, I used to like malt liquor and weed. Like, get a right mixture, man. I'm going to tell you what, you're like fucking God. You can do anything.
Yeah, I've seen people doing anything with that combination.
Like, you could, like, I would sit there and I'm like Steve Kerr from the 3-point line, dude, just all day long raining shots. I could, I mean, fuck bitches for 4 hours and shit.
And your head's just like, all I do is win, 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 win. You're like, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. But in reality, you were actually just snoring on a park bench.
No. Like legitimately, like fucking, like all of a sudden I got tiger's blood and shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
He turns into Trevor King. Pinoid goes
winning.
White guy. That tiger's blood, son.
Well, apparently those tigers had AIDS. I don't know what the situation was.
So, like, I don't know if you guys saw it in my Discord. I burned the living shit out of my ring finger.
Why?
It's an accident. I didn't realize the burner was still hot when I was cutting chicken. And I put my hand a little to the left, or right, rather, and hit my burner. And it's just a super blister.
I feel like you're just flipping us off.
Look at it. Look at how shiny it is.
Well, fuck it too.
It's my ring finger. It's not my middle finger. See, this is the middle finger.
Well, fuck
and
it too.
Look, you see that? It doesn't have a burn on it.
I'm triggered.
Your fault. You told me to do it.
I'm gonna go cry to my congressman.
You're Jesus. You're fine.
Yo, I got a question for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Did anybody see Sofane out here whining about fucking how like he's
He'll
in
be
a
there.
state?
He'll be there. He'll fucking be there. Don't worry.
Is that Murder Butterbeer? Oh, it's Murder Baron.
He is a pathetic commie.
That's
my
what
God! The camera turned back on, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
No, I have no clue what he's up to right now.
Oh, he's running around complaining that he's an apostate, and now all the anti-SJW people are like fucking like dogpiling on him for being a fucking commie piece of shit.
Sargon?
Dude, it's not that he's an apostate. It's that he's a fucking moron.
And
dude, he ignores so much shit that goes on around him. He fucking retweeted a guy who threatened to kill me and my wife, saying he's doing his best work right now.
Oh, how's that going, by the way? It was like the last time I talked to you, I think you were getting married.
Oh, well, that's a whole fun thing. All right, we're not married yet, but we're okay. We are the married couple, right?
Mhm.
Around my social groups, we are the married couple. I've got the diamond. I got the fucking materials for the ring. I got to get a ring. I got to get the ring cast. We're gonna do it together. Like I said, I'm probably gonna hit up somebody who's got a forge and just fucking get that shit done. We're starting the basic outline for the plan for the actual wedding. It is a year off, but for the most part, we are the married couple. We take care of each other the way you would expect a married couple to do so.
And of course, if there's no homicide within that year, then they know that they're perfect for each other, and the marriage will happen.
Well,
y'all gonna have some kids?
What about homicide outside the relationship?
Well, if you guys do it together, then that only strengthens your relationship.
And you
Birds
get
of a
extra
feather.
points.
Yes. Are we gonna have kids? So many fucking kids.
Why am I hearing my dog laughing? What the fuck?
I think that's what that reminded me of. Thanks, gaming.
I think Magog ripped off my laugh.
You know, if you really want to get Magog's attention, you have to address him as Maggie. He loves it. He loves it. Absolutely. You guys should all do it to his face.
Magoogle.
Going back to Sophane, by the way, one of the innocent victims he listed was Jeff Holiday.
Dude, Jeff Holiday. Let me tell you a story about Jeff Holiday. I've got some fucking kind of inside information. He bullied not only one person off of Twitter, but a buddy of mine right off of fucking YouTube, because he fucking screeched at my buddy about attempting to go take on the alt-right. He's just like, you don't have any experience on how to do this. You need to just butt the fuck out of this. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man?
There are tens of thousands of people who don't like Jeff Holiday, and it's not because he's not alt-right. It's because he's a literal stinking piece of human trash.
Yeah, I remember when he was when they were gloating about getting rid of that one chick. What was it? Rain After Storm.
Rage After Storm.
Rage After Storm. Yeah. When they were, remember that clip of them guys all gloating how they got her to leave Twitter and shit. And
yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of other people that they tried to do that shit to, and some of them have already actually left quietly. Well, that was the one who was noticed.
I don't like
who was fucking noticed.
I don't like him because of his gay ops with fucking Kraut.
Don't even get me started on him, for fuck's sake. I could go on for fucking days, the fucking traitor.
Yeah, we've all been over that stuff.
And I don't care about his YouTube presence. Let me tell you right now, I give a fuck less about his YouTube presence. What he did to me is so fucking underhanded and so just after everything I did for him, everything I did. And he might have just cost a doctor his or her PhD recently. Like yesterday when he fucking tweeted about JF being in a fucking academic study. Well, guess what, motherfucker? That violates what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Just not discretion. What the fuck is it? Come on,
the HIPAA?
The Geneva Convention.
Not HIPAA. Close enough. Confidentiality. That violates confidentiality. And bringing that shit up, regardless of how much you hate JF, you might have cost that person who wrote that study their PhD. Yeah, you care so goddamn much about academic rigor, don't you? That you're willing to fucking sacrifice somebody on your side. Good job, buddy. You really know.
Are you talking about JF or Jeff Holiday?
JF. Kraut.
Kraut and tea.
Yep.
Kraut and tea.
What a basket of deplorables.
I didn't think at one point I thought you said Jeff and JF. I thought you were talking about both of them for a second. But
don't get me wrong. I'm on record disliking a lot of people on the internet here. There are very few people who I trust. There's very few, and you know who really do you know who really fucking screwed with my trust on the internet? That'd be fucking Kraut. After he brought me in and fucking wanted me to help him save his ass from a federal fucking investigation. This motherfucker goes behind my back, records me without my fucking consent or knowledge, and then redistributes that, which is a violation of law in fucking Austria. And if that winds up in one of his videos, you better believe I can flag that shit for illegal content.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and that's not a false flag. That is a real fucking flag.
There's a simple way to sum these three up. Jeff Holiday, you're married to someone who has a horse face and underarm hair, and she still won't fuck you.
Oh my god.
Kraut, you have a split penis. I mean, need we say more?
Oh, dude. Okay, let me tell you before.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead.
One last thought. JF, you're in love with a potato. I mean, what a group. What a group.
I can't believe him and Alfred got together.
No, Andy, you can't say that because he's the only one allowed to beat me.
Pinoid was able to get under his proper thing.
JF is literally in love with the female Jacob Naveau.
Ooh.
Well,
He loved me. I know JF loved me because he beat me all the time.
Did she say he feed me all the time or he beats me all the time?
Both.
Same difference.
Translator.
Same difference. Need the tard
He feeds me while beating me every day, so I know he loves me.
For that one. No. The thing that really fucking gets me is the fact that he surrounds himself with A-loggers, people that push him to do the stupid, embarrassing shit that he does. And I don't know if he realizes this or not, but these people sell him out every fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's like
self-awareness.
Oh, whoa. That's a whole different fucking tangent I can go off on.
Jesus.
All right, let's tangentize.
I'm not here.
Hey, Kadad.
I meant to say.
I have expended enough fucking emotional and intellectual energy on this. I'm good.
How far did you get on your panel question?
Whoa.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
That was like back in time.
No. I think I got through everybody except for you, Doc, if you wanted to answer the drug thing, which reminded me I was going to be looking for drugs. And I found a lot of amoxicillin, a lot of hydrocodone, and
you're a good lady.
and then Divalproex.
Isn't that a birth control pill?
No idea.
Demetrol?
You might want to look these things up on the internet before you start popping them.
No, well, that's what I'm doing right now. Is like I'm like, wow, I have a lot of this stuff. I have a lot of this stuff. Oh, I have one bottle of this stuff. What is this stuff for? Like the hydrocodone. I know is basically like Tylenol, super strength Tylenol. So
it's Vicodin.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
I
have like 3 bottles.
I would have to say, if I actually had the choice still, I would go with a little methaqualone and bourbon. Delicious and nutritious.
Like vegetables. About Molly.
Barring that, I would go with some LSD and clearly Canadian Western Loganberry.
Doc, you told us if you're starting to slur and get kind of woozy, but I'm starting to notice it, boss.
Yeah, look, man, I'm white. I'm a white dude. You know what I mean? Like for the most part.
Why are we back to that?
It's black. It's black white.
The Divalproex is Depakote. It's just
white.
more Depakote. So I have a shit ton more Depakote. Awesome.
Actually, in that camera, Pinoid, you kind of look closer to Saudi Arabian.
Well, that's true too. He's
yeah.
Well, we
one of the reasons I was like, my sister gets double checked at the airport because they think she's a fucking talent.
We know Pinoid isn't white. I mean, I'm sorry, Pinoid. Love you, but you're not white.
You're not going to be a part of the ethno state, man.
No.
I started my own ethno state, goddamn. That's why I got the white trash no state.
No,
God damn it.
You're going to get a claim on the white part of that.
And white trash nose stayed along with the trebuchets in space.
And
yes.
Vicodin, delicious Vicodin.
Trebby space,
Vicodin.
yes.
Let me have some more.
We're putting trebuchets on top of the Space Force that Trump is starting.
I want that to actually happen, like the Space Force. I don't think it will, but I want it to.
I
want
have a
him to-
weird feeling like Trump is just trolling, like, and he's just using Dave Chappelle bits, like, because these young leftists never watched the Chappelle show.
I want him to build a wall on the moon.
Okay, we need, look, man, seriously, we're gonna put trebuchets on top of the motherfucking Space Force ships to be able to keep out these motherfucking illegal aliens and trebuchet the aliens back into their galaxies.
I don't think that would really work in space, though. A trebuchet.
It would.
Yes, it would. We would just have to make it work because we're America.
Fair enough. Okay.
We
Yeah,
will
you use
trebuchet
tension.
your ass into the sun.
They use tension instead of gravity to move shit. Like, instead of using weights, you use tension, and then, like, you fling shit, and then there's nothing to stop it from going. Like, once it's in motion, it's going to remain in motion until enacted upon by another force.
And
As a member of the Great Ape, you're decent at flinging shit, aren't you?
Yes.
and
Well,
let's,
one of my homies is turd flinging monkey. You know what I mean?
And
You be
let's
flinging
wish
turds.
Jen Max a good morning. He's going to go pass out, and welcome into the chat, Jeremy06.
Jeremy, what up?
But by the way, Doc, I have potentially good news for you.
Oh, really?
If the stream lasts long enough, Mr. LM is going out to buy Spam for the first time in his life, and is going to come back and cook it and eat it on your stream.
Oh my!
Nice, man. Make some eggs.
Breaking ground.
Eddie, you still didn't do your pickled eggs, did you?
This is
No. I could get the recipe from Aiden, so I tried my own.
How'd that go?
Well, let me put it this way: you boil fucking beets and vinegar and sugar, and then you fucking eat the beets, and then you fucking put the eggs into the beet water.
All right, so I didn't want any of the beet shit.
Okay, then you get yourself a pickle jar. You eat all the pickles.
I know.
Drop the boiled eggs in there.
No, here's the mistake I made. I thought because I don't like sweet shit, I just didn't want to add sugar. But I didn't realize the fact that when you pickle eggs and you dump in sugar, it doesn't really taste sweet afterwards. But if you don't put in the sugar, they're like rancid oval balls of grossness.
Speaking of not liking sweet things, why can't birthday steak be the thing instead of cake?
Hey, Kadant.
Yes.
I think I have a panel question.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if anybody says no that they don't, they're lying, or they suck. So here's the question: you have family get-togethers, and usually family get-togethers like Christmas and Thanksgiving, it is pretty much everybody brings a covered dish, right? Bring something, but you had to bring something to contribute to the meal. Now, this could be the person who is actually running the show for whichever holiday that asks you to bring something, or is there something that's a speciality that you bring to the table? This would be a food, or it couldn't technically be a service because So let's go ahead and start with Trippy.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't hear what you guys were talking about.
Oh God, pothead!
I was watching.
Okay, you got a big family get together coming up.
Mhm.
What is the covered dish? Either requested or something you like to bring.
There's family get-togethers.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We had one of those once about a year before my grandma died. I don't remember there being food. This is my life, guys.
Because you got high and ate it all.
No. My family just sucks really bad. The only way to get them guys together was for the oldest person in the family to be like, "You are gonna go and meet your other fucking cousins, okay? Or I'm gonna fucking put you in the
But
dirt." That's how that shit was handled.
Did you ever have like a carry-in at work?
No,
Fuck. Kadant, boot
If
him.
you don't have a job,
not right now. No.
Boot him, Kadant. He's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Maddie?
I never brought anything to family things because my sister always cooked and she's like Martha Stewart. But for work things, tuna pasta salad. By the way, how white does that make me?
Pretty fucking white.
Almost Aryan. About 97%.
99.9. Thank you very much.
Tramadol.
Okay,
His eyes
Pinoy?
have a slight greenish to him.
well, in my family, like we don't do the covered dish thing. Like whoever's cooking has like pride in like their fucking food. Like usually,
Soul
like
food.
if I went to grandma's house, like grandpa cooked everything, and like he was a chef. And on my dad's side, my grandma, my nonna, she would cook everything as well. Like nobody ever brought anything with you. Just you bring the kids and go enjoy the family. But like if I had to like bring something with me to go somewhere, I don't know, probably like rigatoni or something. I don't know. Like
Fucking of
No
course,
chef word.
goddamn mook.
Yo,
Okay, Merc.
Oh boy, where do I begin?
Oh, man.
All right, this is actually a hard one for me because usually I'm not the one who brings the dishes, right? Because as the younger, I don't have any kids myself, so I'm not expected to bring any dishes yet. But so I have this casserole that I like to make with fucking what is it, like ground beef and fucking like the potatoes au gratin and shit like that and mushrooms and just like a big fucking heavy duty comfort foodie kind of shit, you know what I mean?
Oh.
That's usually my dish that I would bring if I had to. Now I do feasts every. Ooh, wow, this is a shattered fucking glass. That's not good. I do feasts like twice to 3 times a month. Like on Friday, where I have all my friends together, and usually Aiden does a lot of the cooking. I help, but from now on, since she's part of the family now, she has been requested certain things, and I have made suggestions for certain things for her to bring. Specifically, her fucking apple coleslaw that she makes. Holy shit, that's amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, shit.
No, you
Myself.
said what she brings. What do you bring?
Like I said, that casserole.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like a really heavy-duty comfort food.
Okay.
Really delicious.
JJ?
7-Up salad. And that is Jello with Sprite or 7-Up with oh god, what were those nuts?
Pistachio.
Would they be D's nuts?
They should be. Oh, I forget.
Pecans?
Yeah, pecans. Yeah, I was going to say almonds, but that was the wrong one. And you let that
You're
sit
thinking about
overnight. That
nuts.
shit is addictive. I can't stop eating it.
I'm gonna doubt you on that.
Pecan pie is nasty. Sam.
Hey, you fuck off. That's my mom's
Oh, walnuts. That's what it is.
Hey, anything.
Fucking American.
Yeah, most shit can be made good if you know how to do it right. You just gotta know how to do it right.
Fucking my mother makes the perfect pecan pie. You cannot shit talk that pecan pie.
And my mom likes to make chicken soup and potato salad. German potato salad, actually.
Ooh,
Bacon in
that
there.
sounds nice.
Gaming?
What the fuck?
Rainmaker.
Apparently, Cadunt's Pharmacy is getting ready to open.
Right?
Rainmaker.
So much Vicodin, guys.
Oh God, Kadunk, can you send me some samples?
Yeah, can I have some?
No.
thanks.
Guess what, Addie? And Doc, you two might know this one. I found tramadol.
Go fuck Tramadol.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Jesus Christ, they gave me so much of that in the military. Fuck tramadol.
Is it a
It's garbage, is what it is.
Oh no.
I got to the point where I was eating about 24 Tramadol a day. And that was like to maintain.
I can't do pills. I'm not good at swallowing.
Ah.
This is the times when I needed my own soundboard, you know.
This is the
But dude,
time
it's
where gaming needs to actually speak.
We have now established yet another reason to be gay.
yeah, but pills are just not mine thing. Nope.
Gaming, are you coming back to us?
He's
Gaming.
handling business. I know he's been awake for like 40 hours. So
He's avoiding us like the plague we are.
he was up this time last night. I know that because I was talking to him this time last night. And then he left and he went shopping with his buddy for like fucking 16 hours or something.
Just remember, gaming, it's never too late to hop the fence.
Good morning to Victory in the chat. So I guess we're gonna have to skip gaming, and if we don't hear anything from him in like the next 10 minutes or so, Cadunt gets to use her magical executive powers.
I do.
Well, you've been waiting for an opportunity, right?
I know, and I was gonna take it when you said to kick Trips, but it's been so long since like we've hung out with Trips that I felt bad.
I don't like
no,
I don't want to like make
no, that was more of a
trying
joke.
to encroach, you know.
No, that was more of a joke. But if gaming is unconscious, we will politely excuse him. So we'll go to Des next.
Thank you for not kicking me.
So because I'm one of like the youngest, and my mum and aunt cover everything for like the big like Christmas kind of family gatherings, I don't generally have to bring stuff to those. So if it's just like a normal weekend family gathering or something, it's just kind of like just meat to throw on the barbecue. That's it.
All right. Well, that serves a purpose. Anu?
I almost hate to say what I'm about to say because Pinoid will probably like it too much. But essentially, I don't bring anything because the only gatherings that we actually have is at my grandmother's at X holidays, and she cooks everything herself, and basically she's just a living example of a female that hated feminism back when it started. So
So your grandma's a good woman?
Right. No, it's just it's just like, no, it's just one of those things where like if you tried to so much as mow the lawn for her, or do any of her normal like maintenance of just the things that she normally does around the house, like cleaning, cooking, and other shit, she'd freak out on you. So like that's her job, and doesn't think women should have ever been employed.
Okay, well,
damn, grandma.
Well, yeah, what about for like a carry-in for work?
It's just no. Well, why would I want to do that? Like really, like fuck them, right? So no, it's just no. Realistically, I think that after my grandmother dies, whenever that is, she's like 90 now and can still like walk and even jog. So but yeah, no, I mean, whenever that happens, I probably won't be celebrating any holidays after that, in so much as the guest. I'll probably end up being the host. So,
yep, same here. I mean, that's what's going on right now. Shit.
Yeah.
My grandmother died last year.
And Kadan, darling, why don't you share your Oxycontin crumb cake?
She just brings all the pharmaceuticals.
Christmas.
Don't you have a family that loves to cook?
My mom and my sister both, my baby sister both like cook like beasts.
Wow.
My big sister is the one who loves to bake like all the things. And then there's me who
Not so much.
like and it's not that I don't know how to cook, but when it comes to like family gatherings and holiday time, I just got in everybody's way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like it'd be either my mom, you know, she's very about like, no, it has to be my recipe. You know, I have to do it just like this. What are you doing? You don't cook the rice like that. And I'm just like, I know, Mama, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get out of your way. And with my baby sister, she's very much about like,
Your
well,
mom, your mom sounded like she was from Trinidad and Tobago there for a second.
it got a little mixed. Listen, I may or may not have just put a bunch of these pills into a giant Tylenol bottle and just kind of mixed them up together and then pulled 3 and we're playing roulette tonight. So, because that's the best way to do it, right?
I would say 2 or 4. Stay with even numbers.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to bounce. My phone's about to die, so I've got to throw it on charge.
All right, so 4.
Nice, Vlad. That seemed real mean. He was just like, "Get out of here, bitch."
No, I wasn't doing that.
I saw your face.
Okay.
I always have a face. I
He was like,
have.
finally. Now I'll be the other girl.
Okay,
Exactly.
so gaming.
No,
it seems
not at
to
all.
be your turn. God damn it, gaming!
What?
Is there?
It's your turn.
My turn for what? I wasn't even here. I was cooking.
Okay, you're going to a family get together or a work carry in. What's the dish that you bring in?
Penis.
My famous cheesecake or upside down pineapple cake.
Okay, I hate you, gaming. No, I'm hungry for that. God damn it.
Or tube steaks smothered in
I
underwear.
fucking love pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's either going to
saying.
get married after all.
I've been told that mine's one of the best.
And pineapple upside down cake, contrary to many people's opinions, is not that easy to make.
Don't you just make a cake,
No.
a pineapple cake, and flip it upside down?
You can.
That was a shitty joke.
Gaming, do you use orange juice with the pineapple upside down cake?
Oh no, Des, you're fine. Yeah, I heard you say that you had to plug in your.
I know it.
But I prefer actually using pineapple juice with
Yep, there it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, use pineapple juice in it.
Okay, now I am hungry. God damn it.
it.
Yo, man, I make this shit called baked pineapple, right? And like you can either eat it like as it comes out of the fucking pan, or you can like put it on top of like a burger with some ham and some bacon. Yo, it's so fucking good.
Wait, with what?
You can either eat it straight out the pan, or you put it on top of like a burger with some fucking like bacon or ham.
Are you
And a
talking
little bit
about
of barbecue
pineapple?
sauce.
Hawaiian
Baked
burger.
pineapple.
It's
Ew.
a Hawaiian thing. Man.
No, I'm telling you, you take crushed pineapple, like 2 cans of crushed pineapple, some sugar, some eggs, some bread, and you mix it up and throw a little butter in there or margarine, whatever, and you mix it up, throw it in a casserole dish and bake it for like, I don't know, like 35, 40 minutes, like 350. And it comes out like all crispy and golden. It's so good.
Well, I don't like sweet and savory together. I mean, shit. I buy separated plates.
That's essentially bread pudding with pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of bread pudding, Merc, Grand Marnier bread pudding.
I'm down.
Kadun, are you ready for mine? He said as she was on mute eating pills.
Oh, I just turned my head to go look, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Ain't that like white girl roulette?
It's yeah, the blonde party favor.
Suburban roulette.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, mine. I got two that are usually requested. One is cheesy baked potatoes, which is basically it's kind of like an au gratin without the actual au gratin. It's more like the shit. What do you call them? The shoestring ones. Shit.
Okay. Yeah,
Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hash brown thing.
Yeah.
But
Julian.
but I add in like sour cream and like real sharp cheese. I bake it, and then once I know that it's been baked, I pull it out, flip on the broil, throw another big huge layer of cheese on it, throw it in, golden brown the cheese, and is ready to go.
What is en gratin?
It's au gratin's more the style of the round potatoes, the round thin potatoes, and it has more like a onion garlic kind of base with cheese.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Or like you just take some potatoes, you dice them up, throw it inside of a fucking pan with some butter, onions, garlic, bacon. You could bake it up, and then you cover it with cheese and milk once it's fully baked, and then you throw it back in for like 5-6 minutes. Let the cheese and milk kind of like, like the milk thickens up, and then the cheese kind of like melts on top. And then you mix it all up, and it becomes what's known as all gratin.
You guys are making me fat talking about this.
Okay, and the other thing, is the basic good old fashioned pretzel salad.
What?
Pretzel salad.
The fuck is pretzel salad?
Okay, you take and you make your own graham cracker crust in a long baking pan.
Mark. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm muted.
You use like just a regular long glass baking pan. You make your own graham cracker crust. Then you take and you mix. You can also crush up pretzels to help make the crust, so you've got pieces of pretzel in there too. And then you use whatever your favorite flavor of Jello is. I usually do raspberry Jello with fresh raspberries, and then you mix you let that set. Then you mix for the top layer. You mix together cream cheese and whipped cream, and spread that across. And then you crush a few more pretzels just to decorate the top of it.
Has anyone ever told you you're extremely white?
I don't make anything with mayonnaise.
Yo, look, man, I'll be honest with you. I have not had Jello since, like, I was incarcerated as a teenager. And that was probably one of the first times I ever had Jello.
Oh, dude.
You're not white enough.
Well, yeah, but you're not white peanut, so I mean.
Yeah, like, well, I don't know what, like, yo, man, yo, white people be eating some terrible shit for your bodies. I swear to God.
I mean, white people have Jello. I'm sure you probably had spaghetti the whole time.
Well, you know what I mean? Spaghetti, rigatoni, gelato.
I do. I do also make something for the ladies called a chocolate mud buzz pie. It's where I use whipped cream. I add in chocolate syrup. I also add in cocoa powder. I shave in dark chocolate into it. And I also, the secret ingredient is powdered coffee. And it's funny because when it's, you put it in the fridge for a couple hours, to get it to harden up. And it legitimately is as thick as peanut butter pie. But when you bite into it, I don't know if you've ever eaten like dirt as a kid, where it's a little granulated. Well, that's the coffee's job. and you only want thin slices of it. You don't want a big chunk, or you'll be buzzing off your ass from the caffeine that's in it.
Yeah. My grandma used to make ice cream by hand, or like, what we call gelato, whatever, right, by hand. And like every month, like, see, my grandma had 14 kids and an adopted one, and then all of them had like 7 or 8 kids. So like once or twice a month, we'd all get together and celebrate like 10 birthdays, and she'd make a big ice cream cake.
Oh. Wait, hold on. So you'd only celebrate 10 of the 15 birthdays?
Well, not like once a month or so, you get together, and I'm here twice a month, whatever, and you celebrate everybody's birthday that was that month, because there was like 50 or 60 of us. You know what I mean? So you can't be celebrating every time somebody has a birthday, you know?
Right. That'd be expensive.
Yeah. And she'd make her own soap, and like she'd like make soap and like little weird things, and like that would be like everybody's birthday gift from grandma.
Well, Jesus messed up my birthday, so, you know, I got issues.
What a Jew.
Oh my.
You better watch talking about Jesus, man. He is not a bitch made nigga.
Well, he is a Jew.
Yo, man, y'all saw me go over on that stream with the crazy person the other day. Did y'all enjoy that?
Oh God, that was horrible.
I was busy.
No, I
Wait,
missed
who's
that.
the crazy person?
I missed that. Do tell.
Addy?
It was the religious Mickey Koi is what it was.
Oh,
No idea who that is.
Yeah.
All of his ideas are on wheels, much like his home.
Wait a minute, Mickey Koi?
No,
Yep.
it wasn't really Mickey Koi. It was a
okay.
religious version of Mickey Koi.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right. This dude, he was in the Red Pill movie.
Hold on, Pete. One thing before you explain it. I gotta say, I was listening to the stream when he was trying to explain how atheists were persecuting Muslims. That was the last thing I could listen to. Then I had to go. You know.
Yo, but I put him on ice later, right? I hit him with the Jordan Peterson quote, like, because he's like, these atheists and their school systems. I mean, well, they're out molesting children, and how many rapes go on, and you know, I mean, the fucking the adoption system and all this fucking shit. And I was like, I agree with you. Like, you know, I mean, there's plenty of bad shit, but you know, maybe you should clean your fucking room. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Like, if you can't stand here and talk shit about everybody, say you're a Roman Catholic, say you're a Catholic, and then bitch at everybody else about child molestation, like, nigga, we need to clean our room first before we start going after atheists. Like,
well, I don't believe that atheists are molesting children in droves quite on the same level, at least, as Catholics.
Yeah, I'm a Roman Catholic. I was born a Roman Catholic, baptized Roman Catholic. I went to Catholic schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I'm proud
Somehow
to be
this
a
all
Catholic.
makes sense now.
Right, I'm proud to be a fucking Catholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cool. That's part of my it's part of my culture. It's not just like a religious thing for me. Like, that's what my family was, 10 centuries ago. You know, whatever. That's cool. Right? It's like being Jewish. It's a little bit different of a thing for me just because of the fact that my family comes from Rome. You know, like, it is what it is. So, but the thing is that, you know, like, you can't stand here and go like our fucking, you know, I mean, we can stand here and tout our church and bitch at atheists, you know what I mean, while, I mean, our fucking priests are molesting little kids. Like, maybe we should, you know what I mean, fucking clean that shit up before we talk shit about everybody else. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty practical stance.
Yeah. You know, because, you know, I'm a grown-ass man, and I'm willing to admit that when my shit's fucked up.
Oh, and by the way, Pinoid, speaking of your Catholicism, your goddamn Pope.
I hate him.
We're all horrible people if we don't believe in, like,
global warming.
Yeah, he's a bag. I can't stand fucking Pope Francis. He is the most worthless piece. He's a Jesuit. He's not even fucking, like, he was an Italian who was born in fucking Colombia. But the reality is like, he was part of the Nazi movement. And that's where his family came from. And that's the reason, like, he was born down in, like, Argentina or whatever. He was hiding away from the fucking trials.
Yeah, he's bitching the other day that we're all horrible people unless we want utterly unmitigated cross the border. Whoever wants to go wherever, go ahead. The fuckers from Argentina, no one wants to move to Argentina. Easy for him to say.
Well, I have good news. Like, I made a video the other day. Anybody who saw it didn't see it. I got some decent views. Only got like 500 views. And YouTube's been fucking with me. Like, every video I upload, they upload it to private. Like, or something. It says it says your video has been uploaded to private. Please change it. And I look and I go, it's already listed as fucking public. I'm like, I think y'all are just fucking with my shit in the algorithm, trying to hold Tom Pease down. But you know what? You ain't gonna hold down the gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I'll break those ropes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But fucking yeah, Mexico and most of South America has a negative fucking birth rate. So this problem's gonna be solved here in the next fucking like 20 years. You know, like they're not gonna have enough people.
Well,
So they're not gonna let motherfuckers leave.
Just invade Mexico. I mean, problem solved, right?
No. No. You do not want those commies voting in the U.S. elections.
No, I wasn't saying that. Just, I don't know, exterminate them or something like that.
Wait,
That's
what?
like saying Puerto Rico should be part of America. No, you do not want them as a 51st state.
No.
Well, technically, they already are part of America.
No. Plus, I mean, there's
But don't
better islands that you could make the 51st, like American Samoa, or there's
Guys, don't
better
you
islands to
understand,
make
though?
American first.
By the way, Peanut, the best video you put out this week by far, the MLK one.
Yeah. Apparently, MLK watched as the bitch got raped in front of him.
I've always known
I've
always known he was a piece of shit. You can't. I mean, I guess I can say it because I don't give a fuck. But normal people can't say it because it's offensive to black people. Black people. If you want to like a black leader, like Malcolm X, because he was incredibly flawed, but at least he was real.
Well,
MLK was a perv and a self-centered fuck.
Well, is it actually wrong to say at this point that boys will be boys?
No.
I think if blacks want to elect an idol, they should pick Bill Cosby. Oh wait, they already did. It's just, but no. Okay, realistically,
come on now. O.J. Simpson's still out there.
That's true.
Farrakhan, man. Farrakhan's a shit.
But with MLK, like when I was in school, they had that whole stupid speech we had to go through after already doing it like multiple times throughout school. And I remember saying right after the speech was over with and getting in trouble for saying, well, and then he got shot. The end. I mean, like my whole point of view on it was honestly like the majority of people that have the nerve to stand like that, publicly and make their opinions like that known to that extreme, typically have some serious skeletons in the closet, and he happened to have a lot more than I would have even anticipated. So, I mean, it's.
And the bigger the skeleton, the shorter the shelf life.
Right.
I've got to say, I have a thing for words, and sometimes there are like people who I think of a word when I think of them, and with MLK it was bloviate.
What?
Addie's talking about him like he was there while he was marching and shit. You are not that old.
But I've heard his speeches, and I've heard Malcolm X's speeches too, both of which are readily available on YouTube, by the way. And how anyone ever chose MLK over Malcolm X is beyond me.
I can't stand Malcolm X, man. I
love Malcolm. Malcolm's the shit, dude.
Malcolm X was incredibly flawed. He changed himself numerous times over the course of his public career.
Okay.
But the thing about him is he always admitted he was wrong.
That's fair.
He admitted, like, I was wrong then. I'm improved now.
Well, have you guys heard of the new Black Panther Party?
Dude, apparently you don't know where I live.
Oh, I don't.
Because this weekend before the tornadoes came through, we had a whole 9 Klansmen show up to protest. And the two groups to counter protest was Black Lives Matter and the new Black Panther Party.
Yeah.
And the Klansmen were told distinctly they were not allowed to carry any type of weapons or any type of armaments. But when they
And let me guess.
interviewed the new Black Panther Party leader, he said, "Yeah, some of our guys are going to be packing."
Oh my god.
Oh, yet they're black. You don't think they're gonna have unregistered fucking handguns on them?
Well, the thing is,
Oh.
you know, I was, I got an argument with somebody not that long ago who was going on about how white people have so many racist groups. He only named like 2 or 3 of them, and said it, and was going on a big rant about it. I'm like, yeah, well, what about the new Black Panther Party? Just silence, just fucking silence, nothing. Every time I mention the new Black Panther Party to a leftist so far, like, I just get silence out of it. I haven't had anybody actually sit there and try to justify it to me. Because realistically, it is the neo-Nazis, but with a different skin color. It's almost exactly the same thing. They both hate Jews. They both are in favor of ethnostate. I mean, come on. Like, at a certain point, you have to look at it and go, they're exactly the same. It's just, as usual, blacks are always a little behind the white people.
I've got to say, you never really hear about an Asian rights group, do you?
Yeah, it's because they actually work.
Yeah,
I
do hear about
was
Asian.
gonna say,
I do hear about that on a regular basis.
I was gonna say maybe the blacks should just get a job and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you met Kadump?
Yo, man, look, if you go out to Cerrito, California, or deal with people from Cerrito, there is some serious amounts of Asian fucking rights people out that motherfucker.
Well,
Like the second and third generation people out there, like the people who, like, their mom was white and their dad was Asian, or their dad was white and their mom was Asian, or whatever the case might be.
well,
Like, they feel like they're not Asian enough. It's kind of like light-skinned black people. Like, they always feel like they're not black enough. So they have to be super, super woke motherfuckers.
well,
You know what I mean?
let us not forget that La Raza is still out there too.
Hey,
And again, most of those are cut. You know what I mean? They're like half Mexicans.
All I can say is from my personal experience, if you're talking about Asians, they get super good grades and make more money than me. And if you're talking about Indians, that would be the spotted, not feathered. They have IT jobs that pay real well.
Spotted, not feathered. Never heard of it.
If you're talking about blacks, I'm sorry to be racist here. When you hear a gunshot, you just assume, and you're generally right.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, I had this whole argument about police brutality too, and I just say, well, if they actually didn't break the law, maybe they wouldn't be harassed by the police. Just a thought. There's not very many cultures in the United States that happen to have an entire culture that is based entirely on fuck the system, fuck the police. This is our skin color. If you disagree with me, you're racist. And if you're our own race, you're an Uncle Tom. Like, there's not very many of those.
Well, there's us. Like,
I'm not racist. I'm not part of a supremacy group. I think racism is. I mean, a lot of people like to say grotesque or disgusting, and I wouldn't use that phrase. I think it's a very normal human trait, but it's a byproduct of ignorance, and that's usually my viewpoint. Because honestly, at the end of the day, if I gut a white person and gut a black person, on the inside, I'm going to find the same dinner. So,
well, no, racism is bad, but at the same time, statistics don't lie.
No.
Well, I was having a conversation with this black dude, and he brought up, he said, well, fucking cops are killing black kids all over the place. And I said, well, the cops shoot at us too. He said, yeah, but you're Italian, so you probably got a fuck ton of cousins, you know what I'm saying, who will probably shoot at the motherfucking police. And I said, so do you, motherfucker. Yo, don't you understand? You know what I mean? And they understand the situation. It's just they bitch. You know what I mean? That's just all they're doing is they're bitching because, all right. So, when Martin Luther King did his fucking thing and he ended up getting them a seat at the white people's table, they ended up losing their own shit. Like back in the 70s and 60s, dude, they were so much better off than they are today when they had their own shit and they were I guess having a secondary market beside white people. and you know, what I mean, having credit and having the ability to do things and building their own culture and their own businesses. You know, and today they're all fucked up.
I mean, technically speaking, they were better off when they were slaves because all they had to worry about was a whip.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like having the ability to have their own shit.
I mean, but now they have all sorts of other things to worry about, right? I mean, like they just had one thing then.
I was gonna say it's funny because it's not untrue.
I mean, and they were technically, in a way, protected, not citizens, right? I mean, like in so much as, like, I mean, if you tried to hit somebody else's slave, I mean, that was akin to like trying to break someone's Xbox, right? That's a destruction of personal property. Why would you want to do that, right? I mean, so.
Wait! You just equated slaves to Xboxes?
Yes, they were objects.
All right then.
I mean, yeah, I mean there was. I mean that's essentially like, you know.
And see, y'all think that's funny, but when I say it about women, everybody gets all bent out of shape.
I say it about women all the time. They're just vaginas with legs.
No. They're giant fuckable children with titties.
I'm not going there, dude. Like that. No, that's too much shit slinging for me.
Look,
Yeah.
But black people are Xboxes is fucking fine. Eat a dick. I'm fucking tired of you whining ass little bitches out here, fucking cuck ass niggas.
Well, I mean, in all defense, in all defense, I've had more fun with Xboxes than with black people. I'm just saying.
Wow. Damn. And Peanut, I can honestly say I may be your greatest supporter because I can stay with a straight face. Women are useless to me.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, I live with 3 of them, so.
But in another defense,
it's annoying.
Black guys have made me come, and Xbox has never done that, so that's another point.
I mean, have you ever tried shoving your dick in the USB port?
I tried. It's not. It just didn't work.
I mean, like,
Wow.
it begs the question: if you shove your dick in an Xbox, is that rape? Well, of course not.
I think I gotta go.
But if you forcefully shove your dick in a slave, they have about as much agency as an Xbox.
I think I gotta go.
But I feel like they both have defenses.
You can find me on Twitter at Merkmint, MERCMINT. I will catch you fuckers later. Bye.
Hey, Merk.
Later, Merk.
Thanks for stopping by.
Apparently, Merk didn't like this turning into the white power / a MGTOW hour.
Well, wait a minute. I think Kadant.
You lost me at fucking your Xbox. Bye.
I don't have a problem with the racist talk. It's you guys are raping Xboxes, and that's an issue for me.
It's not rape. They don't have agency.
You know what? I think Merk's comment, that's only something that poor people would say. Kadant?
Yes.
Do you have a train of thought on this?
As the minority of the group?
I can't feel my face.
Oh, so that means you're a good victim.
I'm jealous, Kadant. I'm so jealous.
So wait,
so
4 was the magic number?
4 was. It's been a while since I've popped a few pills, Doc. Especially like, and I have Valium too.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun weekend. I'm not gonna feel shit. That's beautiful.
And you
That's
call
the
me
way
a
I feel.
sociopath.
Oh, I don't like feeling things. Feeling things is never any good.
So you were projecting. Let's see how it is.
Yes. Yes, we'll say that. We'll say.
Okay.
We'll say. I want a cigarette.
I don't understand white people. I don't understand y'all.
I
at all.
don't understand white people either. I just don't get it. Like, yeah, I get it. You poor things. You don't have enough melanin, and you guys get all like red.
Wait. But you know the whites are the best fucks. So
yo, you know what? Like, best dick I've ever had was white.
Yeah.
Worst dick I've ever had was white. I don't fuck anything other than white boys. Like,
Well, why
No,
would
my
you fuck
vagina's
anything that isn't
racist as
privileged?
hell. Like it really is. I've never had non-white dick, and like the closest I've ever had was
Anti-hero.
A mistake.
Everybody was thinking it. Pinoid says it.
Anti-hero is not a white dude.
I'm gonna make a bold claim.
Well, I was gonna say Brockus, but I don't think that really counts as much of a lay because like
Shots fired, nigga. Nigga ain't got no dick game. But what I'm saying is that, you know what I mean, fucking like yo, anti-hero is not white. We're Italian. And we're not.
Hold on, Peter.
Look,
I don't believe anti-hero's Italian. I believe, despite the lack of wealth, anti-hero is Jewish.
No,
I was gonna say Armenian.
Hey, look, no insult. I like Jews. I'm just saying he kind of looks a little Jewy.
This is because Italians and Jews have the same nose.
I was gonna say Armenian.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we do. We do. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Well, according to Richard Spencer, Italians are white. So, you know, there you go.
That nigga better not ever talk about us ever. All right?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear no fairy faggot ass white dude try to tell me what the fuck I am. That cornball motherfucker, he's gayer than a $2 bill.
Listen, Italians are like honestly like you guys are just you're like the Filipinos. You know,
Yeah,
like
we're
you
Mexican.
can't. Yeah,
That's what I
No,
thought.
not the Mexican.
No, Mexican,
Guatemalans.
like you're the niggers of the white people, just like
Hey, the proper term is
Mexicans are the
Negro.
niggers of the Hispanic community, just like Filipinos are the niggers of the Ching Chong community. Like everybody's got their niggers.
To be fair, Pinoid, it's been 2,000 years since your people accomplished anything. At least my people, even though they failed, have tried to conquer the world twice in the last 150 years.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hang on a minute. Like, yo, look here. Anything beautiful in the world that you buy comes from us. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, and aside from that, dude, the Italians, man, they have accomplished pedophilia on a scale you've never seen.
Except the Greeks.
Yeah.
You gotta throw the Greeks in there.
Well, the Greeks invented everything.
Well,
including
the Greeks had
both
sheep.
sides of burning both sides of me. God damn.
But if you
Now it's
looked
a
at
roast.
how the boobities are, you know, like their history is rife with them trying to like whip their dicks out and be like, no, this is mine. Like, no, you fucking like boopity, like fucking what you doing, Caesar?
And then
What
the
you doing?
breadstick came into
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, stop it. Stop it.
You know, when time you said bippity boppity boop, I'm thinking of a Disney movie.
Well, yeah, but that's how the Italians talk, and you can't see me on the camera right now with my hand doing the thing. Hold on.
But by the way, Doc, you may want to take this stream down after the fact.
I didn't say nigger this whole stream until just now, so I should get some credit.
No credit. You meant it. You thought it. We all know it.
Don't worry.
up.
I say that enough for everybody.
She has said it like 6 times this entire stream.
Because I'm fucking Ching Chong. I'm allowed. I'm whipping that race card out right now.
You don't even have a race card. You are the whitest Chinese person in the history of Chinese people.
Whatever. She probably got really good test scores, unlike Italians.
I highly doubt it. I think she's Alaskan or some shit. She's not a real Asian.
She can't be Asian unless she's
the hand
can
thing.
confess and admit that she's eating cat or dog or both. You know.
I thought that was only Arabs. What the fuck?
No, that's Korean.
Koreans and Vietnamese people.
They're all Chinchonians.
Vietnamese aren't people. Don't muddy the water.
No, but if you're saying that I can't pull my Asian card unless I admit to having eaten cat or dog, I've eaten pussy, so that counts.
I've eaten shit tons of pussy. That don't make me a fucking Asian.
No, that's because your test
Actually,
scores are horrendous.
your
Like, how
eyes are
dare you?
pretty Asian.
I've eaten
Pinoy.
actual cats and
Pinoy.
dogs, and I've never fucking claimed to be an Asian.
Your eyes are pretty Asian, though,
me
Pinoy.
Vietnamese?
You have ching chong eyes, though.
No. Guess what? Everybody in this stream except for gaming and yelling. I'm sorry, gaming, but everybody else is Asian. You're all Caucasian.
What does that even
Boo! You fucking suck, cunt. Boo!
I do, and well, I've been told. So thank you for noticing.
And you look vaguely Arab. Just saying.
That's what I said. I said that a while ago.
Are you trusting you at all?
I said that a while ago. Theft.
He has
Yo,
his
look,
small
man,
head. That's fine.
Italians and Arabs are kind of the same people.
Well,
what?
Yeah, that's because the mixing happened in the because of slavery.
All I heard in all that was hungry.
Does anybody really know what time it is?
Look, as long as you guys, none of you guys
Anybody
are
really
sick,
care?
please,
Oh, I can't imagine
Arabs,
why.
Italians, like they're all kind of the exact same people. Like, you know what I mean? Like fucking they're all kind of like a mixture of white and black.
Except Italians don't blow themselves up.
Well, they blow each other.
Mafia.
We set ourselves on fire.
You apparently ain't never met us before. Like,
nah.
We set ourselves on fire with our fucking cars because we used the wrong fucking glue.
What kidding?
Yeah, that's if you're a car person.
yeah, we're just as retarded as they are about shit. Like,
I don't know. I'm Irish and German, so I don't have any of this problem.
Sicilian and Greek.
Master race.
oh, so you're like half a retard, and the other half of you like fucking wants to take over the world.
Yep.
Twice.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the third
you're
one.
a drunk who wants to build things.
Wait, who are you talking to? I'm so confused.
Confusion is
Half
the best.
Irish, half German. Like, fucking
yeah,
Irish people are borderline retarded, and fucking Germans, like, they just want to make shit all the time.
Okay, yeah. So Irish are actually just entirely psychotic alcoholics. They're not retarded. They're just drunk. Second,
And black people love taffy.
And watermelon.
At the IRS do not condone blah 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 blah. Whatever disclaimers. There.
I have a question for you, Doc.
Okay.
Do you know exactly how long it's been since you gave up on the stream and decided it was going out?
Probably about
the
an hour
moment
and a half ago
Pinoid
when he
entered.
popped his Ambien.
I would say that would be about 3:57. So almost an hour ago.
So when I entered, rock on.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is, yeah.
Wait,
I got here
who did you enter? I'm confused now.
Oh,
You bitch! You didn't. Yo,
I
man, I've been inside you the whole time.
I felt nothing. Goddamn.
Yeah, no, that's
Dirty
normal.
Mexican. Well, that's only because your butthole's blown out from fucking taking all those cocks down there in South LA and shit.
Well, I mean, if you had a bigger one, maybe I would have fucking felt something. Fucking vanilla
Oh, it's not
gorilla.
my fault that the fucking
It's your
donkey threw your
fault that
back
you're
out.
too fucking small. That's your fucking
Stop
fault.
doing those fucking donkey shows. You'll start
How
feeling
many
shit
times
again.
do I have to tell you? If you don't use your fucking fist, I can't.
Hey, I had a
fucking feel
pet
nothing.
donkey. I'm offended.
You
are
want
a
me to have
fucking
to kick
donkey.
fuck you?
Gaming,
For
don't you
fuck's
still don't you still do those sphincter kegels?
Only when I get paid.
Oh, okay.
Gaming, is your anal cavity officially considered a drug mule by itself?
Oh,
More like a
Well,
hazardous
I've
waste.
never hit you in there, so no, not yet.
He's a drug now?
Well,
No,
all the fucking drug that he consumes, that should be enough.
I was just pontificating as to how many kilos could go up there.
Well, you know.
I like how
If the donkey's high on coke after he fucking fucks him and like blows a load, does that count as cocaine and this fucking streaming going inside of him?
Only if it goes into the semen, but most likely it won't. So no.
Look, there's very few things more entertaining than watching people trying to blow a donkey.
Why?
I like to get.
I'm
I
not
like to
real
get.
sure how to respond to that.
I like to get really drunk and watch very petite women try and blow horses. It's hilarious.
Or
Wow.
coming from a guy who's sticking a robot dick in his mouth constantly.
I like to call it a douche flute. So
it's a robot dick. It's a robot dick.
Well, I'm out of cigarettes, so
yeah. So you put a robot dick in your face.
Whatever, rubber dicky, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but the thing is, I forgot everything I was talking about.
ADHD, gotta love it.
Yeah, and
sometimes you know what Freud said, man. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, and sometimes it's a plastic robot dick. You know?
I'm really hoping it wasn't the donkey dick that distracted.
Wow, cigars. Now I'm thinking fucking Bill Clinton. Now, god damn this stream.
I did not have sexual relations with that cigar.
But it was hiding in the ass cavity, so shh. Don't tell anyone.
Not on the stream, for sure.
Well, if we ever need to transport drugs, we can just get a hold of gaming.
Ouch.
I'm not free. JJ, shut the fuck up. God damn.
Yeah, man, he needs his 40 acre and a mule.
Gaming's the mule.
Well, I was saying you can pay him the mules.
Okay.
Interspecies
Final
erotic.
question.
What up?
What next?
Wow, what an amazing question.
All of them at once with booze.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
I'm driving to the Poconos. I don't know about y'all.
There's
That's what's
6.
next.
So
You
I
gonna
think the
go poke your
FBI is going to
nose?
pull this
The fuck?
stream.
Why the fuck do you need to poke your nose?
I'm going to the Poconos, man. Y'all don't know about the Poconos?
What the fuck is that?
The Poconos is some mountains in between Pennsylvania and New York.
Oh.
I've never been to the north, so I wouldn't know.
He's going into liberal hippie country.
You've rarely been north of the border, gaming. I mean, come on now.
I've never been north of the wall.
But
Which wall is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
which wall?
It was a Game of Thrones reference.
I understood
You
what
suck.
you're talking about.
I never watched that show.
God damn it, bro.
I wish I never had because it ended terribly.
Yeah,
So-
it was hard.
I just I never saw an episode of Breaking Bad either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the
What's
fuck out
wrong
of
with
here.
you? I have you featured.
Huh?
So, what was your question?
Which next?
None of them. You already had 4. That's enough.
I'm thinking next would be like Shilling.
what time is it?
Wait, I thought we were waiting on Mr. LM002 to fucking get his spam.
We are.
No, fuck that. Shill bitches.
Aw.
No one cares about Mr. LM except me.
I actually
No, he can come on
wanted to
and
see
after
the
stream, but right now it's shill bitches time.
Hey, he had a fucking hour plus.
He had to pull the thing out of his ass first.
You know what? That's a that's
You-
an LM problem there.
Y'all are some Illuminati gay frogs.
All right.
Where I'm at right now.
All right, so we are going to go. Adds up for others.
By the way, none of you probably noticed what Ace did tonight.
What did
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, you know my little after streams.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on Twitter. I was like, I'm not clicking that link.
Yeah,
Y'all
I didn't click it either.
Yeah. Ace was throwing the link out to anyone and everywhere.
What was he doing?
That's all. He tweeted out the link to fucking Addy's stream where Mr. LM002 jerks off.
Wait, okay, literally?
Yes.
Oh. because I saw the link and it said like nudity and something else, and I'm just like, I don't know, like it's Ace, and I'm gonna not click this because I have this feeling that it would be I would
Hey,
I would
shut
regret
up
it.
and chill, bitches.
Yeah, what's the order?
Let us start with let's start with one.
With who?
With you.
Oh,
Vlad.
I didn't hear it. Sorry. Yeah. So I am Anu Vlad. I have a YouTube channel that is youtube.com/Anu Vlad. And I also have it where I do random impalement videos, which is effectively response videos to random things. Also, I have a stream. It's called the Impalement Stream, which, by the way, this Sunday I'm actually doing a moderated debate with a outspoken pedophile. So that'll be fun.
Can we execute him afterwards?
She.
Oh, is this the one
Can we
Kaz was
execute
going
her
back and
afterwards?
forth with?
What?
Is this the one Kaz was going at it with yesterday?
I don't know. I don't follow that beta. But thing is essentially I can't stand him. I won't lie.
I like Cass. He's cool.
Okay, like, and actually what was worse, like, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is yeah, no, I don't know who it is. She goes by the name of Charlie Foxtrot on YouTube. So maybe that if it's the same woman. But yeah, no, I did a response video to her, and she wanted to debate me. So that's what's happening this Sunday.
So what the fuck did I just hop into?
Oh, the spam.
Mr. LM, do you have spam?
Yes, I do. I had to go all the way to Walmart. My gas station did not have spam. I got a mini spam, which I'm going to eat now. I got a normal spam, a hickory smoke spam, and a bacon spam.
Those are all good.
Clearly, the stream cannot end yet.
No, obviously it's gonna end right now because you guys are gonna start shilling right now.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute. He's got. You will have enough time, Mr. LM, to prep because I assume that you're going to try to cook something.
Yes, right now.
Okay. Well, we still got to get through all these bastards shilling. So let's see how that works.
Fair enough. Then it'll just become the cooking stream with LM002.
Where's the butter buried when you need it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this will
Okay.
probably be in his Discord. We'll
Screaming and
see.
yelling.
I got a channel. Click.
With are shills filled with a lot of ellipses?
Wait, I don't know that bitch. Who's that bitch? Exactly. Next.
Kind of like wrangling cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you are a pussy there.
I mean, I can always just make it so this stream winds up ending a hell of a lot sooner by booting everybody.
Well, I mean, there's
But
that.
I did my part.
See, that's what happens when you give women power, man.
So who's next?
That would be Joshua.
I don't have anything, but please sub to these people.
What he said.
Yeah, technically it would be Mr. LM, but he is in cooking mode. So,
Indeed.
let us go next with Pinoy.
Man, look, my name's Jamesy Anubis. All right, you need to come sub to my channel on YouTube. Okay, I have the greatest YouTube channel in the history of YouTube channels. I make fun of CNN and fake news, and I do great work. And I used to do gaming streams until I caught a copyright strike. So come support me at Jamesy Anubis on YouTube and follow me on Twitter at Jamesy Anubis. Just look me the fuck up. I'm there somewhere. I don't know exactly what the Twitter handle
I'm
is.
linking it
Oh,
for
at
you.
speculator C on Twitter.
I
There we
linked
go.
it for you.
Thank you. There we go. Jamesy Anubis.
And
One of my favorite YouTubers.
And Mantine?
As usual, I have nothing. But I'm not gonna lie. I was in a bit of a foul mood today. Getting completely ripped didn't remove my foul mood. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in a foul mood later today when I wake up.
Mm.
And I think I feel like directing it mostly towards Tonka, so there might be a stream tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Look, why you gonna fuck with Tonka, man? He done started his whole YouTube channel over again, and he's doing gaming streams now.
Tonka is a flaccid dick being jabbed by an enormous vamp tranny. He's open game.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but like he's not even like fucking doing wrestle no more. He's just doing gaming streams where he plays some video game.
No, he's desperately trying to character assassinate people like AP for the 1 or 2 extra viewers he might get on his failing channel.
Yo, he's not even doing like streams where he talks about, you know.
Why are you defending a cripple? He's just a detriment to the economy.
I'm not. I'm saying like I'm making fun of him because like, you know, he fucking only gets like 25 people to come watch his gaming streams.
Yeah, you all saw what happened to the guy in Washington outside of the White House the other day?
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario for Tonka's end as far as I'm
Hot Wheels.
I am totally stealing that. Fuck Tonka, fuck Vamp training.
I still don't know what's going on. But I'll trust you.
Next.
I think we went through everybody.
Oh, so that's me.
Yeah, I just got to. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say Tonka succeeds at everything. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything he's ever tried.
Yes. I mean, he used to have 1,000 viewers on the fucking stream, and now he has like 20. He's being highly successful.
Yes. I was just quoting Tonka. Sorry. Anyway,
I do believe he has succeeded in acquiring more government cheese than anyone else I've ever met.
Government cheese.
Government cheese. You know, I mean, he got that Mercedes. He got a Mercedes. Yeah. What did he say? He said, "Huh?"
And a Benz. Don't forget the Benz.
Yeah, he has a Mercedes and a Benz, man.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
The Mercedes makes wheelchairs.
He only bends for vamp candy.
All I do is win, no matter what.
I'm not gonna lie. When I watch his 5-hour streams, I have a great deal of jealousy over his $15 in super berries.
He brings the chats in, yo.
What?
He brings them chats in, yo.
Jesus. So is the cunt stream still live?
I mean, is catatonic considered alive? It's enough to push out a baby, but I don't think that's alive.
The cunt stream doesn't exist anymore. It's now the Snatchcast.
Oh, hold on, was the cunt stream ever alive?
Yeah, it used to be on and popping, man. I used to be on that. Bit.
Awesome, yeah.
They have Samaj, so it's still good.
Back when Smaj drank and was actually kind of funny, and then
No, he doesn't even need to drink when he would just interact in general, which he interacts a hell of a lot now on other streams.
Don't get me wrong, Samaj is fantastic, and a bunch of people who used to be on the cunt stream are fantastic. Schmeckel? Wow. What a Canadian.
Oh, why did I say Smaj? I meant to say Schmeckel. Yeah, drunk Schmeckel was the best Schmeckel, but rarely, you know.
The Canadian Pacific train wreck. Schmeckel. Yeah.
I mean, he got his money's worth out of me, so. Not like anything I'm going to say going to change that, so. I just hope he's doing well, and I don't know.
I hope you choke on your trailer park, Schmeichel.
Are you cooking, Mr. LM?
Yes, at the moment I'm melting butter in a pan.
Holy fuck!
What, are you hungry?
No.
We're saving it for the after stream, Doc. I've decided.
Oh yeah, save it for the after stream. It's gonna take a bit.
Okay.
Poor viewers.
So, Kadant, what would you personally like to show?
Moonifest Destiny. Killing Joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anu Vlad.
Jamesy Anubis.
Did Anal Vlad not shill?
No, I did not.
Yes, he
Then
did.
shill, bitch. God.
Did you just call him Anal Vlad?
Anal Vlad. Yes, that is his name.
I mean,
to her. In her opinion.
Yeah, he was the first one to show.
Vlad, do I follow you on Twitter?
I don't think
Nobody
so.
does.
Why don't you put something in the chat and I'll,
All right.
influence myself upon you.
Yo, me and Vlad speak on Twitter sometimes. Like he was there when one of your boys got fucking blocked and shit. Like I caused all that nonsense. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was the Gallagher's, my co-host.
Yeah. I got him blocked by another dude. It was fucking hilarious.
It was by Sparky.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah, no, I actually had that caused a whole thing where I was trying so hard not to just like scream on the top of my lungs over it.
So shilling.
Yeah. I'll go into my spiel. Oh, wait a minute.
You all right?
Just had to get rid of that piece of lung I didn't need anymore.
pesky things, always causing trouble.
Yeah, my
Ooh.
Irish
Can I get
twin
a
sister
cigarette?
sent me a.
Please? If you want one. Thank you.
Oh, and I do want to say though, by the way, I like Sparky, but I also like giving him shit. So it's nothing. It's nothing like personal or anything. So I do like Sparky. He's funny.
Yeah, I think he's a great victim. You know what I'm saying? And I like making people divorce themselves. And he most definitely, like, anytime I can just immediately make somebody it does my heart good. It's like throwing like worms in a female's hair. It's still hilarious today. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
I need to try that. I've never even thought about
so
that.
hurt. Oh, Penoid, it's okay. He can't hurt
I was never
you.
hurt. Like, you don't understand how much joy it
Then why you
brings
keep
me
bringing it
to chase
old shit
people
like
around
a
with
woman?
poop on the end of a stick. Like, yo, stop defending the retarded. All right, they need to be like fucking cleaned out by Darwinism. Look, Darwinism needs to be allowed a chance to work. You keep protecting these motherfuckers, and they will never fucking learn.
I think Darwinism is taking a 50-year nap because we have AOC, and yeah, that says it all.
I will throw something out here, which is if you want to stream that a lot of people watch, more than your church streams,
right?
You and him together doing a stream, fantastic.
Who?
You and Sparky.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did that happen?
No, but I'm just talking like a weekly stream, just on the regular. If you can get him to not drop, the views you two would get.
I liked what Anti-Hero did. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Legit. You know, I mean, fuck, Anti-Hero legitimately took him on stream and spanked him like a child. It was the most, you could hear the tears in Sparky's voice. It was fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
When the fuck did that happen?
It happened on fucking who's that faggot? Fucking what the hell is his name?
Antoine?
Yeah, there we go. See, I say faggot. You know exactly who it is.
Not to imply that Antoine is gay, just to clarify.
He's bi, so basically gay.
Is he? Oh,
Yes.
we know.
He's outspoken about it. It's not a secret.
Hey guys.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Doc still needs to do his shtick, please.
Oh shit! Sorry, Doc.
No, it's all right. You guys were getting on a roll. That happens.
Yeah, I see what they did there. Okay. So yeah, because I had to hack along, and then it went all off the rails.
We were trying to save the rest of your lung.
No. Nah.
Yes, Doc, the extremist when it never ends. I agree.
So, if you ever wonder about what I'm no context tweeting, look down in the descriptor because it's right there. You can click on that link and see what the hell we're visualizing. Also, I've got a Streamlabs and like to congratulate Gulf City Outlaw for completing day number 3. Congratulations. And if you'd like to help support my alcoholism, I've got a Patreon link down there too. I don't call the people who contribute on Patreon my patrons. They're my enablers. Okay, and a little drink of water, and we'll do this gimmick. Okay, that works. If you're looking for the finest in bootleg Medicare merchandise, look no further than Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store. That's right, Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store, now featuring Insomnia Ramble Stream merchandise. So stop by Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store and buy something. Damn it. And with that, I would certainly before I thank the people who are on the stream, please make sure, if you're not subbed up yet to Kadun's Twitter and YouTube, stop by, leave a little like and a love.
Don't do it.
And a comment.
Kadun does good tweets, by the way.
She does.
Do I?
You do.
I mean, that one comic you tweeted the other day of the tax man.
Tax man?
Yes, that was quite nice. They gave me a good chuckle.
So now I'm going to thank the people who were on the stream, which includes Gaming and Yelling, Merc, Des Marie, Anu Vlad, Joshua Janis, Pinoy, Rippy, Sir Adamantine, and Mr. LM002. But of course, the show would be nothing without the vigorous discussion in the chat. And we thank everybody for coming out. You guys really help us keep the show just chugging along. And of course, you've got a great take on something, expect us to toss a link out to you to come on and share your thoughts with these miscreants. But speaking for my magnificent, malevolent, maleficent, malfeasant, sometimes masochistic co-host Kadun and myself, Doc Griffin. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening, and if you could please just do me one favor and just leave the money on the dresser. Bye. No, stopping means you stop, you fucking piece of shit.
Push the button.
I'm gonna have to reload the goddamn page. Fuck you too.
Fuck you, Google, you bastards.
Well,
you are dishonor to my family.
Oh, Doc, I forgot how good cigarettes were.
Oh,
cigarettes. They're
I'm
awesome.
I'm pretty jealous of you, right at the moment. Well, so I'm cooking eggs and ham, so it should be pretty decent.
Spam or ham?
Spam.